Yeah, I have so many problems with my mic and all my shit that I just realized I didn't put my light on. And I'm hoping that when I put it on, it's not going to shock
This
you
is
guys.
a very weird preamble to start a show.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Hi, all 30
Hi,
people
everybody.
listening.
Hi.
We got 30 people in this house.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
That'll go up.
Hey, Autobot.
Let me color myself.
Don't all super chat
Gonna
at
call
once
it-
now.
More than 17%.
Yes.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Sunday, August 13th, 2023, in the year of our Lord. And we are here just because we can, not because we really have any reason to do the show. Losers on a Sunday night. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of Robin. Johnny so graciously sent me 752 clips for tonight's show.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go through probably about half of those. But what we're gonna start with is the summer programming that is going on.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God, why?
Well, here's the thing that I was thinking about is that in what world is anyone still listening to Sirius? Like, seriously.
It is.
I don't
That's
know.
not
head
their
scratcher,
problem,
bro.
Monique. That's not their
It-
problem. Ratings and who's listening. That's the no accountability thing. We don't have to worry about. We're just going to pretend everyone's listening to this and put up whatever half-baked bullshit we want. I mean, it couldn't be lazier what that was. It's literally a continuation of the karaoke contest with some of the most
Bro,
zealous,
it is.
tired
zero.
celebrities.
Yes.
I sent a couple of links to Mo this morning, and it was this guy named Hank that used to call the show and just bust Howard's balls over Beth, talking about the gift descriptions
Yeah.
and all this other crap. And he just busting his balls. And then fast forward to this week where was it Mehmet doesn't like tacos or something like that? It just,
Okay.
the show couldn't have fallen off an edge. Like, people fall off the edge like Mount Everest. These guys did something. They plummeted.
They're in the Marianas Trench.
It's a
Okay.
Marianas
I mean,
Trench.
you can't get any
It's
lower
just
than them getting.
amazing that
Getting
it's
the bend.
amazing that you can call both incarnations the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've listened to 0.0 seconds of this summer. I refuse to. I have better things to do in my
Let's
life.
be honest. If it wasn't for our listener, Radio Gaga, doing
Yeah,
a
exactly.
proclamation
She's-
about what
would've
insipid
taken one for the
crap is
team
going
for
on the
sure.
show, we would never be.
If it
we
was
would
up to
never
Radio
think so.
Gaga, we'd be doing a show 7 days a week, 5 hours a day.
On ridiculousness. But you
Yeah.
know what? I appreciate that.
ridiculous.
I appreciate her, contributing
commitment.
to the show. The
It's
way
committed,
she
yes. That's the
Yeah,
word for
yeah,
it,
well,
committed.
No, it's good. It's good because we're not
good.
doing it. It's good. It's good. It's good. You want a little
It
Very
is
good.
something else.
Want a little- it's
Good,
good.
they're good, they're good, they're good, they're good, they're good, they're good.
I haven't done this in a while.
They're good, they're good. They're good, they're good, they're good, they're good. They are very good.
But seriously.
They're good, 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 good.
God, is that hard?
But seriously, literally a geriatric baboon and a fat gay guy eating tacos and talking about how they don't like them?
I don't know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery.
Anybody wants to listen to that crap.
Well, the
It's-
irony is the regular
Then you have-
shows. The regular show's
you
not
have-
better than this
Then
programming.
you have within a span of a couple of days, you have Stern petting cats in the sink and saying, "Look, what a good boy! Look,
Yeah.
he's a good boy." Literally, it's amazing that the shit.
Hold on, I meant to do something before the show.
Yeah, dude.
Damn it! I wanted to. So I saw my friend Mr. Judy Tenuta for lunch this week in New York, and he gave me the best thing. Wait, hold on, I have to show you.
Syosset's own, home of Mary Delabate and Judd Apatow and Natalie
Okay,
Portman. He made
I
his
guess it's
Deppening
drink
debut
making
last-
time. Remember, I'm not going anywhere except my
Drinking
bedroom, so
with
we're making
Dennis.
a
Was that a Puerto Rican exit
Kentucky
you just did?
sunrise. So we got a little of that going on.
It's like you just hopped the gate at
Grenadine.
the L train, Monique, in the subway with the Puerto Rican exit. Dance papers. Wow.
Oh my God! Wow.
Do they have a letters to the editor section, Monique?
So have
Say
any
that
of
again,
you
she's
ever
probably didn't hear you.
seen Dan's papers?
No.
Okay.
I haven't seen
so
Dan's
this
papers.
is the
I haven't
first
seen
time-
Dan's wallpaper.
this is the first time
I
I've
haven't
ever
seen Dan's
seen-
porch. I've seen nothing of Dan.
This is the first time I've ever seen Dan's papers because Mr. Judy Tenuta gave me a bunch of them, and they're huge. It's like a huge
What a waste.
magazine.
What a
Environmentalists out
weekly-
there wasting
is it like
more
one of those-
trees.
Is it one of those weekly rags that you get like outside
Yeah,
7-Eleven?
Let me see. Is this free
In a
as
rack?
well?
It's
Or-
the Stepping Out magazine in Southampton.
Yes.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
And it's the kind of thing where like the first 3 pages are like real estate glossy, and then the rest is
course.
just like paper. It's actual paper.
Wasting more
course,
trees
like
in
all
Walden
quality
Woods,
papers.
Monique, right?
Salute
to that crap.
Yes. But everything in it is completely pretentious and just, just homes for sale and things like that. Tons of homes for sale in the
With a
Hamptons,
demographic of 1% of Long Island, if that.
0.5%.
0 point.
That's who it is. 0.5%.
that's
Okay,
good.
so yeah, let's talk about the summer show and what has been. Oh, thank you, Chaka Khan. The Big Brother live feeds are more interesting than the House show. Yeah, I'm sure that's true.
Gary Puppet. 10 identities on the Big Brother feed.
Exactly. Here's a shout out to Gary Puppet. Hope he's okay. I haven't seen him in a while, so I hope everything's okay.
He
in the
has
Puppet
been
world.
missing, yeah.
He's a little MIA. Yeah, I don't know what's going
That's
on
a
there.
little disturbing.
I know. I agree with you.
Thoughts and prayers, wishing him the best.
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. So let's start looking at some stuff that went on. And again, all shouts outs go to
Look at that.
Radio Gaga.
Monique, I don't want to blow up a spot, but he was caught in Jillian Barbery's foyer 2 weeks ago.
Who was?
Gary Puppet.
So let's play a little bit of how I've been spending my summer vacation with Gary and see what he's been up to. Here we go.
What's been going on with you?
Oh.
Well, so I took a week of vacation. Then I had to take a day off it was work related. We had some meetings, some senior meetings that we had to deal with. But then last week I was gone because myself and a group of people from the show, 7 of us all together, went to the Montreal, it's called the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival, just to see what's going on in the world of comedy.
Why do 7 people from the Stern Show need to go to a comedy festival in Montreal
They
for
don't.
comedians that
They
they will
don't.
never,
They don't.
ever
New
book?
faces, just kind of see what's going on out there. And it was the first time I'd ever gone, and it was interesting. I mean,
Interesting.
it was fun to some degree. Some of it was kind of
Interesting.
tedious. You got to sit through a lot to get to the gems, but it was just fun to see what's going on in the world of comedy these days.
Yeah. So
Isn't there a quarantine time for primates being imported into Canada?
Yes.
well, he went on to have a whole discussion about how he was stopped at the Canadian border because of something that happened like 27 years ago.
Oh, I thought
He
they
got
were. I
stopped.
thought they maybe thought he was a Middle Eastern terrorist.
Well, apparently he was a presenter for like a UFC fight or something like that, which were illegal in Canada at the time. And he was going up there to MC this something or another. So they stopped him at the border. They actually turned him around and told him he couldn't come through. And
I thought Dana White hated the Stern Show and Howard, and deservedly so. I wonder how they bamboozle that shit.
Yeah. So, so yes, Bowie needs to be everywhere that something is
Opening up a
happening.
paper bag, as you said.
And none of these comedians
Swagaboo.
are going to be people that are going to be on the show.
Ever.
Zero.
Maybe the wrap-up show. Maybe the wrap-up.
Maybe
Maybe a
for a
voice during a knock bit.
Not
Maybe.
even. Maybe freelance writer. I mean, that's really all you get.
So
What the-
when I hear him talking, though, I can see that stupid look on his face when he's doing that description of him basically doing nothing and making it sound like he's doing something. That
Yeah.
dopey look on his face. Oh my God.
Thank you,
I'm
useless Blobbin. Hang
I'm
on.
executive chief of Stupid Decisions, boss.
Yeah, thank you, useless Blobbin. It was not the UFC. It was called Extreme Fighting.
Oh, okay.
Right, so
No
Extreme
wonder.
Fighting
Yeah.
was banned in Canada, and they told him not to say where you were going and to just say you were going on vacation. But for some ridiculous reason, he couldn't figure that out.
He's that dude.
So yes,
That's
he
stupid,
is.
huh?
Thank you, Mike McN. By the way, Rasan saying what's going on, which you does not give you your black card back. You had that revoked last week with that hideous interview with Fred. You should be banned. The NAACP should ban you from anything black after that fucking horrible repartee with Fred last week. I've been traumatized by that all week. All my black friends are talking about it. Right, Crazy Robin?
Okay, so let's move on a little bit because we have a lot of Robin to get to. So then he asked Gary Rashawn. I think I'm blocked by Rashawn. I just realized that I couldn't look at his Instagram the other day.
I'm not yet.
Yeah, I don't know. So here, let me give you this.
The big thing that happened on last Friday, and that's Howard's surprise show. Hops on air with a longtime friend, Ross Zapin. What'd you think?
Well, again, this is very much like the previous show. Ross is one of my best friends, and I think the question you should open with was, Gary, did you know this was happening?
Gary, did you know this was happening?
A resounding no. So no, nobody. So I'll tell you a funny story. I'm on a ferry from Nantucket to come back to, because I got to come out to L.A.
So now he's in Nantucket as well, just so you know.
Jesus. Wow, God, does he give me a headache?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm nauseous.
And I get the text that Howard's on live again with Ross.
Yeah.
So I go on the app and I'm doing it, but then I'm also out in the middle of the ocean at one point, and I'm, my reception was spotty, but mostly I had it. On my drive home, I spoke to Ross. He could not have been happier. He was like very much like, did I suck? And he joked around. He goes, I hope people are canceling their subscriptions. And I was like, Ross, you have to understand something. This isn't the day after we came back from vacation. This is like Howard, turned the mic on in the middle of summer. I think people love that. And I feel like everybody has a story, but I know Ross's story because he's been in the music business forever. We've known each other forever. So I thought he did great.
Did he really?
No, he was terrible.
It was terrible.
But once again, though, Gary living this 1%er life. I'm taking the ferry back from Nantucket. Really?
Constant.
Really? Seriously?
Constant.
Jesus.
This is what he does. Let's do a little more, shall we? Here we go.
Oh, yeah, why not?
Gary, we need to talk about what you did last night. You went and saw arguably the biggest artist on the planet at SoFi down in Inglewood, right next to the Forum where the Lakers used to play. How was it at the Taylor Swift show?
It was amazing, and I've talked to a lot of people about it. Everyone's like, "Are you a Swiftie now? Are you going to go buy all the records?" And it's so hard to explain that it wasn't about that. The music is a large portion of it, but I'm so glad, like we talked about Bruce in the last segment, because I saw a lot of Bruce Springsteen fans and Howard Stern fans in the people last night as far as the passion.
Okay, because I was going to say, there's no way that anybody going to a Taylor Swift concert.
All right, let me translate that for everybody out there. What Gary just said. Gary just basically said that these people are passionate like Stern fans are. There aren't actually any Stern fans at a Taylor Swift concert. It's just they are passionate like alleged Stern fans are.
Exactly.
That's what the monkey tried to say.
Like the passion. So John and I get there super early because we didn't think we were.
Now, by the way, it's just him and John. Okay.
How sexy.
You would think they were two Provincetown fruit baskets, right? Going to that thing together.
Exactly.
Somebody mentioned Provincetown up there. Yeah, Led Zeppelin, he's the worst, right? Meander Bowie, right? With this horrible storytelling, rock on tour, shitty ability. I so fill in that time. Like he's doing, the way he made it, like he's doing you a favor. You have two channels to program 24 hours a day, and you're on for 1 hour, and they're bragging about it. He just makes $4,000 a minute, and they're congratulating themselves for doing 1 hour of hideous, half-baked bullshit radio. Did you just hear that opening?
Yes. Yes.
Bragging about it.
Let me continue.
We thought we were gonna have a ton of traffic.
Yep.
So we got there at like 5:20. The first act doesn't go on until 6:30.
Wait, hold on. Wait, time out. Why'd you guys get there so early? Because of traffic?
We thought there was gonna be a ton of traffic.
Everybody this is one of the biggest misconceptions about Los Angeles and SoFi is that the traffic is somehow different than any other venue in Los Angeles.
No. But if you were to go to see her at
anyone, I had to cut it up for that moment. There are no misconceptions about the traffic in Los Angeles.
Right.
No.
Right.
None.
It's bad.
It's horrible.
It's really bad.
All day, every day, day after day, hour upon hour. Right? I mean, there's never a good time
But how do you get there over an hour early?
Because they had to go and get swag. They had to go to merch. They had
I
to
gotta
go
hang
get-
out with the other tweens.
They got to hang out with the tweens. Exactly. They
Yes.
passed like friendship bracelets with like some girls that were online. You know,
So Taylor Swift has a channel on Sirius, right? This is how this happened. And Executive Howard got them in, and they're trying to book her. Is
You
this
know what?
why we're going to
100%.
this?
I don't
had
think
to be.
there's listen, it's serious, right? So they're a
Right.
major player in the world of radio and music. Of course, if they want tickets to something, they're going to get tickets.
They're gonna get,
I mean,
just
that's
like the
just the way it
Super Bowl.
goes. That's just the way it goes.
Lisa Stein.
just
says
weird
you
to want to be
believe what
there.
he's saying.
Yeah.
You
If
really
you're a
think
middle-aged
believe-
man.
Let's
A
say that again.
60-year-old man, 60-year-old man wanting to see
If
Taylor
you're
Swift.
an old dude at a Taylor Swift concert without kids, there's something wrong, bro.
Yeah.
Video? Oh,
It really, it's kind of it sets off red flags, bro.
I
it
don't
kind of
understand.
does, doesn't it?
It really does.
You know what? Taylor Swift to me is the white version of Beyonce for me.
Yeah.
Because I
Fair
don't know
enough.
their music, either one of their musics. Like I don't know their music. I know they're
I do, unfortunately.
super popular. But yeah, but
But
I
the
don't
thing is,
know.
doesn't Beyonce
Kelly
kind of
Rowland's
gear?
guy, Monique.
Beyonce gears towards adults, right?
I don't
Gears
know.
her music, where Taylor Swift
Bouncy,
is like
yeah.
just a bunch of little kids listen to her.
I don't know.
See, I only
do
know
that,
Taylor
yeah,
Swift.
well.
I know Taylor Swift music because of my daughter.
Of course,
Yeah, that's why. I mean,
you're allowed.
She
but
went and
you
saw her
get a
live.
pass.
She saw
You
her
get a
live in
pass.
2019. She saw her live in Tampa.
And I'm sure she was great, and I'm sure she loved
Yep.
it, and I'm sure it was an amazing show.
It's
Taylor
like-
Swift puts on a 3.5-hour show.
Yep.
Three
No
and a
matter what the
half
weather is.
hours, and her contribution apparently to the gross domestic product
a
of
lot.
many cities is unexplicable. It's like it's not something that anybody can explain. 70,000 people going to a show to see her, and doing like 4 or 5 concerts, like day after day after day of 3.5 hours. I just don't even understand it. But okay. That, I mean, you know,
Maybe
but-
hundreds of millions of dollars if
and,
helps.
and wait, and first to clarify, I didn't go to the concert with my daughter when my friends took my daughter to the concert because
That's allowed.
I was
That's allowed,
That is
Dennis.
allowed. I was not going to go. Second of all, the other thing about Taylor Swift, she's actually quite generous. Didn't she give her road crew $50 million
Oh, yeah,
bonus?
she's,
$50
Yeah.
million.
That's like
Yep.
Leno in the strike a few
Well,
years ago.
we briefly talked about the fact that she gave a ton of money to her crew, and the time that Howard had an opportunity to throw a few shekels at them, he told Tim to go F himself. So
That's right.
there's that.
That's
Does
right.
Gary believe what he's saying, as Lisa Stein says, Monique? Does Gary really believe what he's saying here? Is this just
No.
No, I listen. I almost understand it from the perspective of, okay, this is something that is exploding this summer, and as Radio Gaga just said, it's like the female summer. It's like Barbie, Taylor Swift, female empowerment, and the whole thing of a Taylor Swift concert is kind of like maybe what a Grateful Dead thing was like in the day, where people like dressed up. It's a thing. It's a thing. And the way he tried to explain it, it was just something he wanted to see because he
Are you
didn't
saying that-
understand the Taylor Swift thing. But he also did happen to mention that Haim was one of the opening acts who conveniently enough wound up being at his Haim, Haim.
No idea.
What's a Haim?
Corey Haim?
Haim. So
Haim?
the 3
Isn't
little
that what you
Jewish
puncture
girls.
when you're,
it's kind of
virgin?
like if Emily would have succeeded at doing
Yeah.
something musical
This is the-
and
Never heard of
professional. And so it's 3 Emily Sterns who sing. That's
No.
basically
Right
what it
one
is.
sings Zoo, the other one sings Za, and the other
So-
one sings Zoo.
Going back to the Grateful Dead, are you saying that Jerry Garcia should have had booty shorts on?
Yes, that's
Yes.
exactly what should have
Oh my
happened.
God! Now I'm picturing that. Oh,
Please don't
Chuck,
do that.
yeah.
I
Please don't say
loved
that.
Got my
Barbie,
chips
by the way.
clenched.
I thought Barbie was amazing. And you know what? You guys don't
Oh,
have
can you
to
move your
get
head
it.
like that again?
no, we won't. We won't
For
get
everything
it. It's
that
okay.
you do.
Yeah, just know that Barbie was amazing, and it was a really good thing to see, and I love it for little girls too. I thought it was amazing.
So they can grow up
Anyway,
and be lesbians.
so the vinyl party happened to be with, conveniently enough, the chick from Haim. So I'm thinking maybe she was she was in Licorice Pizza. And you know what? Honestly,
What?
she's
What's a
nothing
Licorice
to look
Pizza?
at.
No idea what you're
Licorice
talking
Pizza
about.
was great. Licorice
What's
Pizza
the
was
licorice pizza?
It was a really
The record
good
store,
movie.
wasn't it?
It's a really good movie.
was
that
a record
out
store.
like 2 seasons ago. For
Okay,
some
cool,
reason.
cool.
Anyway,
Okay.
so let me
Shaka
just
Khan was sixth on the call sheet of licorice pizza.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Mehmet for a second too, because Mehmet was on, and he of course had to fly out to California. Why?
Of course.
Mehmet catch up.
Okay, we'll get the full experience.
So can you save your sass and attitude for
All
a
right,
couple hours?
I'll try and tone it down
All
a
right,
little bit.
thank you. Mehmet, you're basically out here in Los Angeles because your job is to follow Gary around all week, right?
That's Mehmet's job.
What?
So they paid to fly Mehmet out and have hotel to follow.
I
him.
know, and I'm kind of upset about it in a way because Gary and I feel like I've worked very hard to get into like a very good place with Gary. Like I get along with him great now.
Yeah.
I go out of my way. I don't goof on him. And I feel like now I've been invited to cover this vinyl party and it's just like, what choice do I have? Like,
So
He doesn't belong
minute.
on the show. It's a job. There's nothing about him that's he's
All right,
too
wait.
young for it. It's obvious he doesn't like it.
But, all right, so I'm just trying to figure this out. So I don't know what the hell content they're going to pull from this because it's just pointless. But they flew him out there, they got him hotel, and they give him what, $100 per diem, $150 a day per diem for food.
Too much.
For I mean, to make what content? I mean, so Gary went over here and he ate. He drank some
Why?
orange juice.
What? Why?
Yay.
Well, who
Why?
is this for? Is my question. I've been asking since we started the show.
No one.
Who is this for?
Howard.
I don't know what the Stern Show is for. Who is this for? If
Howard.
you even go further with that, I
Howard.
guess it's for him. It's them trying to capitalize on vinyl as a punchline. You know, Gary's obsession with vinyl, and they're going to try to this sort of self-deprecating attempt at saying vinyl, and we're supposed to, I don't know who this is for, and they have no accountability or ratings to even qualify it in any way, shape, or form.
no. Hold on, I have some other things I want to pull up while I'm doing this.
But you guys remember the Mehmet Gary thing, right? When Mehmet blew up Gary's spot about shaking down celebrities to get Jackson a job in Los Angeles,
Yes.
and we had to try to deduce: is it Kimmel? Is it Bradley Cooper? Is it who came through there? And now now Jackson's been on Kimmel as an associate, as
Wow.
a production assistant. He was somewhere else, and he's obviously on Netflix now in some capacity. But there was somewhere else in there. A music company, right? He was interning at one of the record companies that still exists.
Yes. But now he is at Netflix, right?
Yes.
Jesus.
So let's take a look at Mehmet because, of course, there was a post on Reddit. What the hell happened to this show? And as
Of course.
Xavier was just commenting about the taco thing.
Holy Christ.
Let's play a little bit of that and look at that outfit. By the
How
Look at
hip
like
are
what
these
lacquered
hats?
hair.
hell is that? Like, really?
I
Just press play.
Spice guy, I'm not a taco guy. I'm really not trying to be a dick.
Who
I'm
doesn't eat tacos? Wow. Who doesn't eat tacos?
I never liked tacos.
So, all right, let's give it a try.
Let's do it. All right, so we're going to try these tacos. I'm
So
going
this
to pass
is the
one to
first dish
Mehmet.
of two we're gonna try.
Yeah, this is the first.
You know what's funny? So that dude that has the baseball cap on, whom I have no idea who he is, he's got black gloves on, and it's against the black wall. And I thought for the longest time that he had no hands, and I
That'd make him
couldn't really
interesting, at
understand
least.
the clip exactly.
It'd
There would
make
be
him
something.
First of a couple, so you're going to have to eat like a grown man today.
Yeah, see, like there's just so much stuff on this.
There's
I like to eat
not.
like
There's
one
barely
thing at a
anything
time.
on
You
there.
know.
It's like 5 things.
The meat you don't even have to chew.
Bro.
I mean, you chew it, but
And
Whoa.
there's Gary one shirt. So
Yeah.
not unlike the days where all he would be wearing is his Adidas tracksuit, this is his one shirt. This is all he wears. This is all you ever see him in.
These are the 4 worst dressed men I've ever seen in my entire life.
Horrible.
I mean, this is like pussy repellent. I mean, that is really some bad outfits.
Laundry room called
go away.
laundry
Can
room
anybody
called
does anybody
Messiah.
else see the irony that a gay guy doesn't like tacos? Does
Oh,
it just
but
mean
Mehmet's not gay.
Mehmet's not gay.
He's married to that
he's
beautiful
not?
girl. He just had a baby.
he's
Yeah.
gay?
but it's not like you're fighting with it. And
And the cheese
is amazing.
The cheese is like the last thing you
Whoa.
taste. Now let's go to juvenile food expert Mehmet Walker. What do you think?
I mean, I agree about the meat being soft. Like for an older guy like Gary, not having to chew it as much, I think that's probably good. For me, it's I don't know. It's just
Wait, I'm sorry. See how it looks like he
has no hands.
He has no hands. He just looks like he has stumps. He has like stumps. How is this guy with no?
it's I don't know. It's just too much. Like
Too much.
it's fine. It's just not something.
Are you saying you can only handle one flavor at a time?
That's what it is. Yeah, it's not that it's bad. It's not that it's bad. It's just it's too much.
It's too much. It's just too much.
Well, Mehmet's
Gary
taking
looks
on
like-
the role of aggressive contrarian now.
That
Gary
is
almost
the
gonna bend you.
aggressive contrarian.
Yeah, he
Yes.
goes against everything they say.
Gary literally does look like a simian there. I mean,
He does,
literally
bro.
looks like he should be in a zoo, pounding his chest.
Ah, Jesus.
Laundry Room called Rasan a hipster Morgan Freeman embryo. I added the embryo too.
I mean, can we take a minute to appreciate that someone actually read this bit and go, "That's a good idea."
That's a great idea.
Like someone,
I mean,
someone
really,
greenlit this, and not only that, let's ship them to Los Angeles to do this bit.
And
Wait,
he
even
tacos.
better though, they made a set. I mean, they spent money
Yeah,
on a
oh.
set.
The budget for the art department.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing to report on this. Let's move on just a snurch, and let's talk about Gary's vinyl party. Just a little intro to that.
I can't not kind of like pick on Gary at this
You gotta
party.
Well, I mean, listen, I got to. So we should say I'm hosting a vinyl party.
Yes.
Right, where vinyl enthusiasts come and they play their favorite record. We've talked about this on the air, but I will preface this by saying it's nerdy. I get it, but like collecting action figures is nerdy. Collecting stamps is nerdy. Wearing a jersey to your football game is nerdy. There's all sorts of versions of nerdiness.
But this is the
Collecting
difference.
cats.
The difference is everybody thinks it's nerdy, right? Which you've admitted it is. You have to find a way to make it cool.
No.
Gary can't make it cool, please.
No. So
All cool left this show in 2009.
Yeah, there's no cool left in this show.
So since I'm blocked from Rashawn's Instagram,
I can go look for it. I think
Radio
I'm still.
Radio Gaga has most of it up here. So this was like the promo for it. Okay, Jimmy Jam,
Who?
Rob Corddry.
That's Janet Jackson's producer or something.
He actually looks like what RuPaul looks like when he doesn't
Without-
have.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's what I thought it was for a second. Rob Corddry, who used to be on The Daily Show. Dave Holmes, anyone?
Yeah,
Not an
MTV
idea.
VJ. He was an
MTV.
MTV VJ, and I think he was a K-Rock DJ after that. He's in like the 90s MTV
And why?
VJ phase.
Look how pathetic. John Stamos
John
used to be
Stamos.
like used to be, part of the
Stern Show.
favored crew, and now he's relegated to the Gary
Vinyl
vinyl
party.
party.
And yes, that's 60, folks. That is Stamos at age 60.
Hey, you know what? I'm not going to deny John looking great at 60.
To his credit, I've heard nothing but he's the nicest guy in the world. He's made the most out of what little talent he has and looks.
And is that Emily Stern?
This is Emily Stern's younger sister, Esty Haim.
Oh, wow.
Esty Haim.
Nice screen grab.
Greekstone Creek. Yes, laundry room.
Who put the eggplant at her face?
Oh, God. Thank God that's not 2 pictures up. You have to shut this down.
It's hard to tell if she's having an orgasm or her foot are stuck in a mousetrap.
You know, Monique, they call her SG the Moulignon. Dennis loves that. Kenny loves that at the social club.
There's Gary wearing the same shirt. So, isn't it like acting or being on film 101 to never wear the same thing for 2 completely diametrically opposed things that you're doing in a day? Like,
Yes.
wouldn't you do the taco show in that shirt and then maybe, I don't know, change it for this? And where are they? Like, what is
Someone's
this
house.
set? Like, whose
That's
house
100%
are they
someone's
at?
Do you
house,
think
bro.
that's John? Do you think that's
It's like the
Stamos' house?
set of Dharma and Greg, Monique.
I don't think they would invite him. Does anybody
house
know,
set.
Radio Gaga, do you happen to know where this was filmed or how they set this up? So
That's one of Howard's fireplaces, by the way.
I'm wondering if there's some video for it. as we go through this. I'm going to have
I
to.
don't think so.
Oh, I did ask that question. Whose house are they at? I don't know, but we're going to go check
Wasn't
it
there
out
an answer
right
in the
now.
next one? The next,
No.
no?
No, no,
No,
no.
no.
It does look like a nursing home, Benjamin.
No.
It does have the decor of a nursing home.
Oh,
It looks
okay.
like
Oh, the
waiting
video
room they have
is
at
there
old
by Uncle
folks' homes.
Larry. There's a video
Mike
there. It is.
Ray's
Got it.
Hospice.
Let's check this out.
Mike McCann.
What kind of party is? I don't get this party at all.
This Friday, Gary and Rosanna are in LA
Gary's first LA vinyl party.
with Jimmy Jam, Rob Corddry, Dave Holmes, John Stamos, Chaim Zesty Chaim,
This is my Super Bowl.
and more.
Shut your eyes. Sway if you got a sway in you. Let's hear it, baby. Let's have it.
The Hollywood and Vinyl Party,
Are you broadcasting this somewhere important?
Friday night on Sirius XM.
I know on paper that sounds a little nerdy, because it is.
Who's that
Wow.
vocal fry hussy doing the voiceover for that?
Exactly. Keep in mind, guys, there's a strike. Nobody's working. They could have got anybody to show up this thing. and that's
Exactly.
what it is.
Anybody could have showed
There's
up.
literally everybody's desperate for like any kind of work.
No, any type of publicity. They want to be
Anything.
seen. They're attention
And that's who they ended up with.
Jesus Christ. How
the bottom of the
horrible.
barrel.
All right, let's look at some photos from it. Hang on, we have that now.
I say this. I think John Stamos
Oh my
is more
God.
famous than Howard is. I think he's a bigger celebrity, a much bigger star.
Is that
Internationally.
David Spade without the toupee?
Who is that person?
It looks like David Spade without his rug.
Jesus. Who are these
I
people?
want to play wiffle ball on his forehead.
It's like
That's a
John
five-head,
John
bro.
Stamos and a group of really ugly people. It really is.
Jesus. Okay, here's some more pictures.
Oh dear God.
Showing his vinyl. Yes, yes, yes. Whose house does it say whose house they did this at? Probably not.
No, that would be good writing.
I think you guys are right. It looks like the waiting room of a senior home. It totally
No,
does.
this
You know,
is
you go
definitely
down there and they have like
somebody's
that fake chimney
Mhm.
thing going, and like they have like extra tables.
You
This
sure
is
it's not
somebody's
John's house because he's so desperate for attention.
I could be. He would capitulate to this. Yes, W. Kamau Bell too massive. That's exactly who he reminds me of.
Who?
He's a comedian. He's kind of like a progressive, ranting, philosophical comedian who's also political. His name is W. They gave him a couple shows. It never worked. Yeah, I think Chris Rock discovered him.
Here's the music that they chose for their vinyl party. So we're talking, there's a party and they pick out like 10 songs. So it's like a 50-minute show, right?
Basic bitch music again.
Gary does Take Me to the River by Talking Heads.
Which is a
Jimmy
remake.
Jam, of course, does a Janet Jackson song. What'll I do? Jackie Johnson does Hava Nagila by Connie
Oh my
Francis.
dear God.
Kill me. Jake
Fixing a Hole?
Fogelnest, Fixing a Hole by George Burns.
That must be Jake Fogelnest with the forehead.
Ugh. Dave Holmes, Growing Up by Any Trouble.
Who?
Rob Corddry, The Lemon Song by Led Zeppelin.
Oh.
John Stamos, excerpt from Hello Dummy by Don Rickles.
Yeah, he's like a Rickophile.
Richard Blade, That's Entertainment by Morrissey.
Weird.
Oh, see, I thought it was like, That's Entertainment.
Richard Blade was a DJ on Sirius. He does on the
Yes, he
alternative
was.
station.
And
He's
then
English.
Rashawn
Wait,
did Feel
Richard
Like
Blade is
Making
there?
Love by D'Angelo.
Yeah.
What?
Where's Richard Blade?
I don't know.
He's in that
That's Dick-
picture.
Dick Blade.
Is he in
you
the
Dennis.
picture?
Let me see.
He's in
Dick
that
Blade.
picture, Dick Blade.
Where?
Is that him?
Oh
It
yeah,
has to be him in the
front center.
middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's him in the middle.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I was focusing on David Spade's bald head
Yes,
so much I didn't even notice
exactly.
he was there.
That is, he has some shine on that.
So yeah, that was like an exciting event that happened on Friday. I can't imagine anybody listened to that or would care
No.
about it or
Well,
would
I
be
mean-
interested in it.
The vinyl thing is played out because the original like push towards moving back to vinyl is because it's analog. So you can hear all the little nuances, all the little things that get lost when it gets converted to digital. But long time ago, digital audio moved up to like I don't know, like a crazy bit rate where that you got to listen to all that stuff again, and you could carry it in your phone. So it's like the whole
Let's see what
analog
this
thing
is
kinda
just for a
played out.
second.
Fixing a hole where the rain gets in, and stops my mind from wandering where it will go.
Okay, I can't.
All right.
I can't.
For everybody out there, George Burns at this point is probably 80 years old in that video.
Easily.
85.
He was old when we were kids.
He died at 100 in like 2000. Okay, so and that's a Beatles song, "Fixing a Hole."
He played a high school senior on 90210, Dennis.
Pressure Davis played his balls.
He did, right?
Yeah, he was.
I thought he
was Gabriel Carteris' lab partner.
I thought he punched up the Gettysburg Address.
Oh my God, I was watching a TikTok the other day, and it was a girl. Thanks, Chad's cousin. Kevin Brennan wants you to do MLC. Yeah, okay. So I couldn't do it the other day because I was playing golf, and Alex Stein PM'd me and said, "Oh my God, come on the show. You know, we're about to rip into Shuley." And you know what? I'm not big on that whole scene.
We started it. We did 5 Shuley shows, and now we retired from it, and everybody else is beating it to death. And if it wasn't for effing Chrissy Mayer just saying simply the word dabbler,
you dabble in
we
comedy.
wouldn't be in this. All she had to do was not say that word, and we wouldn't be in this tedium.
Well, hopefully we're at a point now where John is actually getting out of the podcast business. The whole Alyssa Jordana going down to Florida.
that was delicious, as you would say.
I wasn't even understanding the whole
It had to be a
concept
bit,
of
right?
that. Had to be a bit.
It had to be.
It had to be a bit. He was dressed like he was going to Del Boca Vista. I mean,
yeah.
Had to be a bit. I just don't understand it. Anyway, I couldn't make it, unfortunately. I don't tend to talk about those people anymore because that's like a crew of people who do that, and I'm not in the loop on it. And you know, so sadly, even though I would have gone on, you know, the whatever in my sweaty.
You won something.
What?
I think we won something. I heard a ding.
Oh, you know what? That's something on my computer. Like whenever I get like a email or a text or something, it dings. So that shows you what's going on. John said he wants to bury the. No, he did not. Chaka Khan. No, he
Chaka
did
Khan
not.
doesn't lie too much. I believe her.
No, he did not. It doesn't matter. I'm still blocked. I don't care. None of it matters.
I want you to bury the hatchet to get that wedding video back. I want to see the wedding video again.
So you know what? That wedding video. Was it played by who are these podcasters?
No.
I feel like somebody got a hold of it and played it. I don't know. It's not important. It's really
We
not
digress.
important. Yeah, we did digress. Okay, so let me just see if I have any more of the summer. Okay, so here's Mehmet just really quickly giving a Fred dig. And also Mehmet happened to mention that he has a 3.5 hour commute into the city when he wants to go do the Stern show. I just wanted to make a note of that because I got bored with the interview.
No, that's
that
a
he was
great
doing with
nugget.
Mehmet.
Where's he coming from?
7 hours a day. Commuting?
7 hours to come into the city.
To go into that crap.
Where specifically is he coming from? Upstate?
I don't know, but all of a sudden there was this, you know, crazy real estate is great and COVID is going to happen. And P.S. Howard is never coming back into the studio. So let's all sell our houses and move somewhere great. That's what they did. That's what they all did.
Isn't Boston 3 hours away?
Yeah,
I think he might be up there.
Pennsylvania. I mean, that's like
From New York
Pennsylvania,
City.
3.5
Legit.
hours away.
Well, I'm like 2:15, so he'd have to be way far out for it to
Yeah,
be
it's
like
something else. Maybe
3.5.
Maine.
Even
Albany.
Philly is
I guess it's
closer
in
to me.
Albany.
That's what I was thinking, Dennis. Like Albany, upstate. Jeff.
He could be like in northern Connecticut.
That
would,
could be too.
That would take 3 hours, 3.5 hours. something
Maine,
like that.
New Hampshire, Vermont.
Jesus.
So here's a quick little dig that Mehmet gave at the Fred interview from last week.
Robin and Fred, I heard the summer schools with them. And if today is going to be anything like that, I am really looking forward to my 1 hour ass kissing I'm about to receive. I cannot wait to hear how wonderful
I'll tell
I
you
am
what,
for an hour.
When you put in your 40 years, you will get your ass kissed.
Hey, hold on, Mehmet. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
I mean, you were comparing Fred to Oppenheimer at one point. I was like screaming at my radio.
I think it's Oppenheimer.
Is it? Well, whatever. Either way, it's ridiculous.
There's 2 P's, not one. 833-783-7.
Yeah.
All right, Mehmet. I love the contrarian.
That was,
I mean, that seems pretty
congratulations.
genuine.
That was great.
Saying what we're
He's
thinking.
this century's Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
That's the most
Oppenheimer.
resistant you're gonna get on this show. Good job, Mehmet. That's fine. I'll take it.
And Mehmet's weird in his own way. Like, I don't really understand him at all.
We're not
whatever.
supposed to.
I think
He's
they
the guy
really
that's not gay, right?
reach. He is not,
not
gay.
gay.
He's a guy I would love to see what he does during the year. What exactly does he do during the course of a work week? Past
Why is he
Sal and
driving
Richard,
7 hours? What is he doing so important in that studio that takes 7 hours?
And what is his purpose at the vinyl show of Gary's that he had to fly out there for?
To follow him around. and
That there's
report
not
on him.
enough people in the LA office that could do whatever it is that Mehmet does. What does Mehmet do?
is he observing Gary for observations to funnel to Howard, to goof on him? I don't know. That's the only thing.
It's filler.
I don't know. I got nothing.
100% filler.
I've got nothing, my loves. Sorry. So that's what's been going on in the
Summer
show.
school.
Oh, okay.
Oh, who
So
cares?
if you didn't know this, our girls lost, and our girls in
Something's
football,
going on.
and Australia. Look, breaking. RadioGunk wishes Australia best of luck in FIFA Women's World
Oh, so
Cup
there's nothing really going on.
semi-final
Okay.
against England next week. There you go.
It's women's soccer.
So yeah, just so you all know, Bon Jovial will be hosting the first couple of shows when Howard comes back live, as I will be away. And so yeah, all of you who love Bon Jovial and miss him so much, you will have your fill of him for a week and a half or whatever it will be at that point.
We're gonna do a total Dan the Song parody man shows, Monique, the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
That's his favorite.
All right, so Robin Ophelia Quivers had a birthday. She was
Yay!
born August 8th, 1952. She is 71 years old this year. And all of you know who she is, what she's done. But what we tried to do in tonight's show is give you a little bit of Robin that you haven't had from us before, because we all know the Robin that we have known and loved for so many years. But what we're doing tonight is, well, okay, I'm telling you, John literally sent me like 55, 60
I went all the way
clips.
back to Baltimore in the 60s.
Yes, he sent me everything. So what I did is I split it up between, and this will be a 2-part show, and we'll do another one, at some point during the week next week. What I split it up with was Robin dating and or flirting with guys who have come into the show.
Especially if they're black.
Especially and only, really. I mean,
Yep.
honestly. A couple of
It's
nice
like
little
saying,
fights.
look, we have a black celebrity. You must date him. You must.
You must.
You all
and
know each other.
I loved the interview with Rachel Fine.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll
take credit for
There's
Rachel.
a lot of
Hey,
really, really
I
good
wanted
stuff
to
in
ask
that.
you while I was doing it. Have you met Rachel? You and Dennis?
Yes, I've met her.
I
Great
did not
broad,
get to
right?
meet her. I was
Great
very upset.
Every quality. What's the matter, Dennis? She didn't flash her?
No, he
No,
wasn't with
I
me.
didn't meet her. I was very
Oh,
upset
okay.
to meet her.
She's adorable. She really is.
I wouldn't know.
They have an incredibly successful business down there.
Yes,
I'm
it's very
really
good.
happy for her, and yeah, you'll meet her this year, Dennis. We'll
Thank
go.
you.
We'll
You
go
know
Yes,
how
sit
Deb,
when
you
Robin
old-fashioned.
gets a Mercedes for a present from Howard, we get Giggle Waters gift receipts.
we don't even have Giggle Water T-shirts. Do we?
We don't have Giggle.
No, we don't. We should get. You
We
know
don't
what?
have any of that stuff.
I need a Giggle Water T-shirt.
I got a $30 gift certificate to Giggle Waters.
Me too. I need swag.
Yeah, we need a Giggle Water. I need a Giggle Waters T-shirt. Like
I need Giggle
pronto.
swag.
I need a
Exactly.
Giggle swag.
All right, so we're gonna start on Robin a little bit here. As you all may or may not know, because John does this every so often.
Yeah.
You get a picture of John, and this would be John.
In full Xavier McDaniel mode on home. I guess this was like basketball when your first home game and they do like melodramatic introductions and you have to kiss a cheerleader and go back to the bench. I think I'm in 11th grade here.
Is this 11th grade?
Yeah, I think I'm in 11th grade here.
Oh, you're so cute.
The 34 is for Xavier McDaniel,
He's
in
so
case anyone's wondering.
cute.
Isn't that how many children he has?
Who? Though
Xavier McDaniel.
Yeah. We both have the same illegitimate kids, 34.
I've had these pulled up for a while, so I'm going to probably have to refresh while I do them and then play them. So this is Arm on the radio, right?
This is after the Losers, Doug Flutie's band, I thought, eviscerated Howard and the fixed judges, and it pissed me off. I was listening to a show that was fixed, and that's when I knew it was fake. And I called in all angry, probably didn't sleep, and you could hear the vitriol in my voice.
Oh, good, Glenn.
It was too much excitement for one guy. You can give somebody a heart attack, your show.
Thank you.
Dude, you're the best.
All right, Glenn. Well, there'll always be controversy after something like this.
Unfortunately.
Arm thinks Flutie was robbed, right, Arm?
I'm just a caveman, and your judges frighten and confuse me. Howard, you got towel snapped like Bruce Valanche at the freaking bathhouse. He was better in every way, shape, and form.
Well, listen, there seems to be some controversy. There's some people who agree with you. I think that their band is technically better. I don't think that they were better than us
judges
today.
are about as stable as your Doomsday cartoon.
No, come on. Come on, that's absurd.
No, I want to know how, though. Like, what are they basing it on?
Nothing is that unstable. All right, thank you.
Robin.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum, my fine black sister.
Oh, right. That guy's a crackpot. Scott, you're on the air. Oh, this is the guy who was at Houston. Scott, you're on the air.
That was my homage to Robin. When I still liked her. Back when I still liked her.
By the way, John, you sound exactly the same.
I do, a little more high-pitched, I guess. I do sound...
you gotta change it out.
No, not a shred of you has changed.
Yeah, you're probably right. Ralph Macchio change.
Oh, I love that so much.
Stable as your dude.
That was all the fake, production company of all the fake projects he was coming out with. All the, Rock and Roll High School and the Robert Schimmel Show and Doomsday, and I got so tired of it.
Doomsday! It's so amazing. Really, so amazing. Doomsday! It's so funny. All of us who do this show, who have done this show, who have done the RadioGunk thing, John is literally the only one of us that calls into that stupid show.
I called him once. I only called him
when was
once.
that,
That's right, Dennis, you're on the air.
2006.
Can I find it? He's on Sirius at that point?
When he was on Sirius, I called him.
What's the day? Like the kind of week?
I don't even remember. I was at work, and I was just like, I was bored, and I called in. It was something about...
Did you pretend you were Wolf Blitzer?
No, I just called in as a normal fan. It was just like, if only... I'd known then what I know now.
Like? He's like, well, I kind of look like Wolf Blitzer and Bill Simmons had a kid, if you could picture that.
How do you guys get through it? I mean, I tried it a few times, and it was always
hard.
just busy signal.
It's hard.
Busy
I
signal.
got right through. It was weird.
And this is before, you had, the fancy phones with the, redial and stuff. It's just like, man.
The easiest way was to talk to the guest. If they have back when you could talk to the guest, you'd say, I have a question for Chris Rock or Al Michaels or Billy Baldwin, and they would put you through. You knew if you got through, it would have to be with that guest. And it was specifically, that was the best way to go.
Not get a busy signal, though. I mean,
it was hard. It was very hard to get through.
Back in the day, it was impossible.
And you had to manually dial the number every time.
There was a New York number that took you to the office, and that was the way to get around the 1-800 thing.
Okay, see, you know.
I think it was 212-555. I forget 9230. I think.
No, it wouldn't be 555. 555 was the fake number.
It was a generic number. Whatever it was really.
555 was what they used for everything that wasn't a real number.
Just out of curiosity, how did you know that number existed?
They would say it on air.
Shit. Somebody told me about it. My friend Mike Ravatzis told me about it. Who worked with somebody?
You could just call K-Rock, right? I mean, you could just call the
front
desk.
What you do. Right. Call the K-Rock office, and it's the same thing.
The puppet, Gary, he once hooked us up with the actual the rec number, if you were
for
a Casey Armstrong or someone else.
I called Beth on the show.
Yeah, back when they actually picked up the phone.
All right, so what should we start with here? So let me tell you what I have, Johnny. I started with Christopher Darden.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't even know where we are.
This is so bad. The Darden thing is so bad.
I don't know where we are. So this obviously is Belzer.
They're training Robin for Jeopardy, and Darden sat in on the panel with them.
Yeah.
And then they try to hook her up with Darden. Because of course they're black and they have to date.
Yes, of course they do. Let's hear.
You are quite a ladies' man. I've read all the things about you.
Oh no! Don't believe the hype.
Women dig you. Let's face it.
Robin didn't dig me though.
Did you ever call again? Did you ever call again?
Whoa!
Look, so it's Geraldo, him,
Belzer.
and Belzer.
Yep.
At one end of the, Robin's at one end of the studio. I'm at the other end of the studio.
That's true.
This is where they sat me.
And as usual,
Let's move over. Geraldo, you and I move over. Let's Chris scoot in there. No. Robin, you make a good point. You're saying Chris never called you.
That's
again.
right.
So romance, if there was going to be some, would have been up to Chris as a man to call you.
Got a call.
Well, he might have been a little busy with a murder trial.
This
This was after the murder trial.
was after the trial.
Did he get to first base?
No. The guy.
What?
Easy. Geraldo asking the tough questions.
Hey,
What
I got
about
my
first
mother's
base?
picture on my wall.
First
Watch your
base, a
language.
kiss.
Wait, Geraldo is asking the tough questions as he's known to do.
Yes.
What's the answer?
No, I don't think so.
You never kissed him? You're not supposed to. I never not kiss and tell.
Really? So what's
Never
the answer?
not.
Yeah.
Never not.
Did you kiss her or not? Who, Robin? Yeah. No. You didn't kiss her?
A hearty handshake.
You don't just walk up to Robin.
What's your sexual
You have to get an invitation.
That's good.
It was hard to know if you should or shouldn't. Am I correct?
Well, yeah, and
Right.
I mean, she is Robin Quivers.
Right.
There they were in that
Sure
little
is.
bathroom.
In what bathroom? What are you talking
Wait a minute.
She loves when the conversation is about her.
She also loves dissing guys. She loves to just love them, not even love them and just leave them. And
Well, she's so proud of that, as if it's something to be proud of that you can't maintain a stable relationship. But okay, I mean,
this was after they dated, Monique. So the other clips I have, I think, is when they were setting them up. That might be after.
I don't know. I don't know if I have more Christopher Darden.
You just have that one?
So
if you do, that's fine. I don't remember if I'd sent you more than just.
But
I don't think
I have another question though. This is the setup for helping her with Jeopardy, and then she ended up with going, "Who is Pond?"
Who is Pond?
I mean,
yes, who is Pond?
Well done, Robin.
I'm gonna move on a little bit. Let me see. Do we want to do Clarence Clemens?
That was pretty cringy.
That was funny.
Oh, so cringy.
It was cringy and funny and uncomfortable and all those things.
Yes. These clips are a little long though, so let me see what I can do on this. Here comes Clarence. Hold on, I need to.
Do you remember Sunflower Dragon, Monique, in the chat? She was a scuba instructor and she taught Clarence Clemens how to scuba dive.
No,
I swear to God. That was
Hey, wow. Again.
Oh.
By the way, Clarence is on time. I wanted to talk to you, Robin. He was here 15 minutes early. A good example.
I resent this.
Why?
Because I wasn't late to every appearance.
I mean, look at a man who's on time. Hey, wow, a whole new look for Clarence.
That was the funniest thing that happened. It ain't funny at all, but it's three things happened at the same time.
Right.
My record label dropped me. Bruce dropped me, and my wife dropped me.
So your wife dropped you?
So yeah, all happened.
Is that what happened? Your wife dropped you?
Yeah.
Is that right?
We kind of divorced. It was a.
What was that? A white woman?
Yeah.
That's what it is, man. You know what those white women do? They're not going to really love you for you.
That's it, baby.
That's it. You know what I mean?
No, we real
black woman.
I'm looking, Howard.
Good.
I'm looking.
I got someone in mind for you.
Do you?
Yes, I.
By the way, that is pure Howard ugly hair. That is his real hair.
No, it is not. That is not his real hair.
No, yeah, this is his gross, stringy, frizzy grossness.
Remember though, he had, but at WNBC he still had like a little hair piece, so that's not all his hair. You gotta remember, he was going bald at WNBC.
I just always remember him with that weird curly hair at WNBC.
No, yeah, but he had a thing, a little cover in
You
the middle.
think?
Yeah, he did.
You guys
Yes, he
remember
did.
when
He talked about it on
Clarence
Talk Show
Clemens
once.
collaborated with Jackson Brown? He had that song, "I never introduced my favorite ones to you." I think Daryl Hannah sings back up in that.
Horrible.
No,
A
you
certain
don't.
sister that looks very fine today.
Can you tell you? I have a friend that lives in her building.
Yeah, is that right?
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a friend. So
Surprised you never pick up the phone.
Never came up and knocked on my door.
Knocked on my door.
You two make a nice couple. I swear to God you do. I'm not lying. Two of you look kind of good together.
I know, it feels kind of natural.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, yeah.
Clarence made the move on Robin. You are smooth, my brother.
Hey.
You are smooth.
It's a lot of practice now.
No, seriously, Robin came in the room and there was a little discussion. And then, you see, I never knew how to pick up girls. You know how to do it. Robin got all flustered.
Oh, yes.
I have no love for Clarence Clemens. Like
I like him.
He was okay.
What has he done? I mean, what has he done so horrible besides playing that crappy saxophone and all
He
those
had a
awful
great
songs?
career. I like Clarence. He's a good friend of mine.
What was that song? Friend of Mine?
Yeah,
What
friend
was
of mine.
I never heard it.
You see Jackson Brown?
I did.
Jackson
I
Brown
put it out of my mind. It's that
horrible.
bad.
It's just horrible. There's just nothing worse than that. I don't know. You know what it is? Because I was never a Bruce Springsteen fan, so I don't really care for anybody that was in his band either.
Not one of my
Say
favorite. Not one of my
Bruce is
favorite
back.
actors.
Bruce is back.
Stop that. Now.
We decided on your date.
Yes.
Clarence just turned to you and go, hey, baby, I was just BSing about Bruce. I'm not back with him. You see her bolt out the door. You know what I mean?
She split.
Yeah, she split. Yeah.
I'm out of here. Thanks a lot.
That was pretty cool, the way you moved in on her.
All right, I'll move on from this one.
Wow.
Let me move on.
Yeah, just keep skipping around as you feel fit. There's so many things, but I just gave you more than you needed because.
Yes, you did.
In front of his whole band.
And then, yeah, right. And then Clarence says, Robin, so if you're dating, are you busy for dinner tonight? Now, all of a sudden, everyone's quiets down because this is going to be big. This is really big. This is really good. Robin goes, well, I can't because I'm leaving tonight. Robin is doing a book signing tomorrow. Where are you doing it, by the way?
Dallas.
In Dallas.
Yeah.
She's doing it. And then it didn't look like romance was going to happen, but then all of a sudden, you two are exchanging phone numbers.
Hey, you know.
He hung in there.
I hung in.
This is when Robin was at her alleged peak powers because she wrote that book.
Yes.
She thought it was really.
Was it
Probably
Quivers
thought
a
she was
lie?
going to leave the show. I bet.
No, this is when she was, starting to be in talks for doing her own shows. And she was really going to take off.
That worked out well, didn't it?
Yeah.
She was really going to take off.
Can we get that the show she did the
interview
that
show?
talk show, the chatter?
Yeah, I have all of them, Dennis. Yeah.
Oh, you have them?
We
we
played
need
it
to do a
the
full
first
review
time.
of those.
We've played a few of
some
those. We've played a few of those.
A long time ago, but
Yeah,
they're
there's
so
more of
good.
them. But we played it once.
The pilots were terrible.
Will Murray was her co-host.
Oh, horrible. That was just horrible.
Oh, they will. We'll be there.
I got another call.
From Clarence.
I don't really care about Clarence comments. I'm moving on. Colin Quinn roasts Robin.
This is great.
And Fred.
It's,
I had to keep the Fred one in. It was just
You
too
have to
good.
keep
I
the Fred
couldn't
one in
stop
there.
it. I couldn't stop it.
And Monique, I think the clips are just a little on the hot side.
Yes, you did, Black Guy. Thank you, Beanie Mac.
I will absolutely lower that for you, my love. All right, here we go.
Then you got Yuckle.
Go up a
Nope,
little.
That's a
hang
little.
on.
Robin Quivers has sex with fruits and vegetables. The only woman I know who makes booty calls to Fresh Direct. How about Fred? He looks like a retarded Gary Oldman. Looks like the maitre d' in a meth lab from the 70s, for Christ's sakes. But then you got Yuckle.
There's a second one with Colin. No, there's a second one.
Wow.
That Mr. X joke. I don't know if you see it.
There's so
Robin
much.
is roasted by Colin Quinn is all it says. It's lower down.
Well, there's so many roast ones. I was going to save those. Robin roasted by Artie, Colin. Okay, let me see if I can get this one up for us. Hold on 1 second, guys. Just bear with me. Bear with me.
Bearing with you.
Open link with Brave. Let's see if we can get this. Is this it?
Like Scott the engineer. Scott, which came first? Did people start frowning at you so you became like this, or were you like this and people started frowning at you? You're an engineer, right? Can't you design a life for yourself that doesn't involve unrelenting misery? Remember the time Howie got mad because you bet you could get into Robin's cubicle and not do anything? Think about that. Think about if you hadn't got caught. Why would that fall under the category of excitement for you? You weren't sneaking behind the DMZ in North Korea. You were not even sneaking a subversive message about the government onto a new... You're an overweight man whose idea of a wild time is to pretend to mess with the volume control on a soundboard. Kill yourself, please.
Kill yourself.
Let's talk about Robin. Mr. X has a... I know we can't talk about him. He has a secret job for the government. Is that what the brothers call it now? We call it married with 3 kids. But... I was thinking about you behind that glass. Intimacy issues? Daddy can't touch you back there. Don't worry, honey.
I loved those roasts. Everybody got shrapnel at the roast.
And as soon as the Buckwald Troika was about to go, they stopped them all.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. All right, let's move on a little bit. Dennis Rodman. I mean, so what do we want to say about these clips? Like,
if it was a black guest, the only exception was Penn Jillette. That was the only exception.
Yes.
Of a non-black guest being thrown at Blobbin.
well, you know what? If it was a handsome guy on the show,
Yeah, but that wasn't.
Howard would always try to. I mean, obviously,
But not really.
But not really. Exactly.
Not
like
really.
Harry Styles.
Bradley
you know,
Cooper, right?
Bradley
Those are
Cooper.
new. This is
Right.
back in the day, though. If it was a black guest, it would be thrown at Blobbin, except for Penn Jillette.
The more
Penn Jillette
Matthew
was the
McConaughey,
exception.
the more unrealistic it is, the more they'll do it because there's absolutely no threat of that
Yeah.
ever being executed.
Okay, so let's do a little Dennis Rodman, who was always so crazy on this freaking
And
show.
of course Florentine, but that's a whole different deal.
Florentine was different.
Yeah. Oh, error
Oh
occurred.
no, an Ella. It has an Ella.
Ella. No, it'll be.
Sometimes, you look pretty tired.
Oh, that ain't no word. I'm exhausted, bro.
So what time did you wind things up at?
Oh, it was in the morning.
Really late?
Not really late. Midnight.
What's going on here? Can you?
He dated Robin the night before, and he's coming in to talk about it.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So you got a tour of the apartment?
Not.
Dennis, if you could follow me. Mind.
How you doing, Dennis? Good to see you again.
I'm tired, bro.
Yeah. How do you do it, man? I mean, you got to play ball tonight.
I know.
This is the height of the
I'm tired.
90 Bulls.
Oh, right.
96. They beat
Powers.
Seattle, I think, that year.
Yep.
You're on your way over to. You guys have a workout this early in the morning,
That's right.
and then you go to sleep for a couple hours in the afternoon,
Yeah, we rest up a little bit.
and you were out all night.
No. How late was that, Robin?
Well, it sounds to me like you left me and went to Scores.
It's in the paper.
It's in the paper?
Yeah. Oh, it's like front page. The Chicago Bulls and some of the Knicks going into they're sneaking out, and I guess Michael Jordan split, and the rest of the guys went to Scores.
Look, Dennis, nobody's going to mistake you for anybody else. I have to lie. You can tell me the truth.
Robin, I did not go.
I see I see that you're. Listen, you're not married to her yet. You don't have to.
I thought it was last night.
Robin, you.
I said I wouldn't be involved with a man who was into that. No.
Well, we'll find out if there was any involvement last night. It says that the rampaging Chicago Bulls are expected to go to the hoop war tonight against the Knicks at Madison Square Garden. But
I love the ad in the back for the Wiz.
Oh, that's it,
Yeah, the Wiz.
Nobody beats the Wiz.
The Wiz.
last night they were making whoopee at Scores, the Mammoth Tapas Cub on East 60th Street. Rodman, who had a heavy date with Robin Quivers of the Howard Stern radio show, left about 11:30 p.m. but promised to return. How come you're not happy?
I'm happy.
No, you're not happy.
As far as contract, no, but everything else in my life is great.
I thought you got the big money.
No.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Well, will you get it next year?
I hope so. I hope so. If I don't, well...
You're a great player.
Me and Robert talked about it last night.
Well, Robin can support you.
You know, this was when he was in his, like, younger, kind of cuter guy stage, and then he went off the deep end. He went, like, horribly wrong.
Talk about Rodman?
Yes.
He's 35 here.
Yeah, but he was so, like, still not that guy he became with the tattoos coming up his neck.
Yeah,
and,
he
like,
got a little
This is around the
crazy.
time that he was doing Madonna, in every hall.
I don't know. Was he?
I think so. I think you're right.
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure I'm right.
He
Yeah,
tries
I
to
think
be
you're
as
right.
weird
just
as
trolling him
possible.
by showing up to every single Bulls game, and so I'm pretty sure this is the dude that got bored with Carmen Electra, but somehow
true.
Robin is the magic fruit that he can't.
Wait. Wasn't with Carmen Electra that she came and caught him in bed with
Yeah,
another
absolutely.
woman?
Yeah,
he
yes.
asked,
He
how
got
did
bored
she
of
get
Carmen
here?
Electra.
It's like she fell from the ceiling.
Yes,
from the
Dennis,
ceiling.
yes.
Exactly. but like Robin's like, oh, too good for him. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
too good. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it again. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
You know,
Let me find out what happened on this date. Okay, so you have a really cool move. You don't ask women out. You have your person call.
Yeah.
Right. Which is a really cool move, right?
Oh yeah.
So you when you were here the last time, there was something between you and Robin. Robin was obviously making it known that she was attracted to you. You're a very handsome man. Is that true?
Well, last night she said she wanted to go out again.
She did.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. She wanted to go out again.
Jumping ahead.
Was that with all these boring guys? So you represent freedom to her, right?
Yeah, she was talking about this guy, Clarence Clemens or something.
Right.
Oh, don't tell us.
Yeah. She was avoiding for like 7 weeks.
Oh. Robin, were you pulling that thing where you tell Dennis all you tell Dennis all the guys who you rejected so he'll get turned on? Right? So in other words,
she went out with some guy, Penn and Teller.
Right. No, she told you everybody.
I'm going to start talking about you. What you
Penn and Teller, she was walking down the street with, what's his name, Teller?
Penn.
Yeah, Penn and Teller. And she was more famous than him, right? Yeah, she told you that story.
Oh, yes.
Boy, you really were coming on. What was it turning you on? Her giving a list of all the men that she dates? Oh, this is great. Oh, man.
Upstairs and give her a goodnight kiss, but her bodyguard was standing right there.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You had a bodyguard with a doorman?
The doorman, he blocked the door.
Did he kiss you goodnight?
No,
Did you
kissed him
kiss?
on the cheek.
On the cheek?
Yeah.
What, your ass cheek?
No.
Right by the tattoo.
Right by the tattoo.
Yeah.
So wait a second. Let me understand something. But that's interesting. Like Robin, when she heard that, she says, "I'm not flying to Chicago. I'm not going to go there." He expects me to go there and just spread my legs.
I never
and
said
stay
that.
there. You did.
Him.
You
Don't
did.
believe him. Do you believe him?
Yeah. Come on.
It sounds good.
Yeah. Right.
You in school?
So you pick her up in a limousine. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Because you got big bucks.
I hang out with Robin, I gotta have some kind of money.
Right.
We went to this fancy restaurant last night, this Italian restaurant.
So you took her to an Italian restaurant. Now, when you walk in with Robin, you are a power couple. Am I correct?
Oh, of course.
And with
Wait, so they were videotaping this?
Yeah.
Of course they were. It was all for the show.
Hey, John, what year was this? Do you know?
96.
96. So this was 2 years after Madonna offered him $20 million to impregnate her.
Wow.
That was in 94.
How about this scenario?
How did he not take that?
Because I don't know. Because he's a weird dude, but whatever.
He has morals.
Allegedly, he dated Madonna for a couple months when he was in San Antonio. I was wrong, and allegedly, she offered him $20 million to knock her up, and he did. He said no.
Dummy should have taken it.
Wait a second. You mean
gotta have documentation.
What?
No, go ahead. Just keep loud.
What did you wear, Robin? What did you wear on this date?
You should have seen what she had on. It was a real short skirt, and she was sitting down. All of a sudden, it just started to itch up.
Really?
You noticed
stop it.
You noticed I was bending down like this the whole
what
time.
were you?
I was looking under her dress. So you went to an Italian restaurant, and Dennis brought flowers?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Beautiful flowers.
Right.
Yeah.
And you go to the...
You should see what kind of propositions he gets.
No. Oh, last night.
my God.
Last night. You should have heard what
Did you have rubbers with you? Would you take rubbers?
I gotta tell you, I know I've told these stories about when I used to have to go down to, nobody wants to hear my stories. Never mind.
Beaverhausen, that's pretty brilliant. He has Pete Davidson face.
Oh my
He
God.
really does.
You know what it is?
Brilliant.
It's
Beaverhausen.
because he's very gummy.
Yeah.
He's very gummy.
And so is Pete. That's like a certain look to guys. Yeah, I get that.
How about this scenario, Monique? 10:30 at night, Riverside Drive. The fucking doorman has to box him out like he's Dale Davis on the glass. You've had a doorman. Are they also security? Is that part of the job description?
You know what? If you give him the side eye, then they know. Like
What's
they
the
know.
most-
They know. They'll be like,
What's the most that your doorman has ever helped you out in a situation? Has there ever been a physical situation where your doorman has stepped in and done like an Otis Thorpe box out?
I don't even know if it's something I can discuss on air.
Oh my! He had to plug a guy.
That's Scott Baio, Dennis.
Suffice it to
Voice of
say,
reason over
if
here,
you
guys.
give your doorman the side eye and somebody is behind you, like coming in, they will actually get between you and the person and say, who are you seeing?
Mo.
Yeah.
Mo. Voice of reason here. Dennis Rodman is 6'7", elite athlete in the peak of whatever health he had, and you're telling me that Robin got blocked out by some doorman.
Yeah.
Like what she doesn't realize is that was probably whenever that date ended, that's not normally when he doesn't start his regular.
Well, that's what they said.
dates.
He went to Scores after he left her.
Yeah, exactly. So like the date ended probably like midnight at the latest.
What did
That's
they
probably when
say?
he
That was in an earlier
No, it was
clip.
10:30. It was 10:30.
Probably
10:30. He's not even getting out of bed normally. to
Yeah,
go bang
you're going
hoes
out
at
at that
10:30.
time.
Yeah,
So
that's
As
it's
an
just-
NBA player.
it's just
The actual
cute
game
how
ends at 10
delusional
o'clock.
Robin
You're literally
is
going out at
that she thinks that was like the end of his night. Like, dude,
It was all set up for cameras. That's all it was. It wasn't a real
It's
thing.
so preposterous, though.
It is preposterous.
Yes, the doorman is absolutely Puerto Rican. half of my doormen have been Puerto
So he
Rican.
shanked him. Okay.
I love that you third base coach, hand signals with your doorman. That's great.
It's the
when
eye.
you rehearse
It's-
those.
It's
when you
all in
practice
the
those.
eyes, but he will come between you and somebody that you don't want coming upstairs with you.
Right.
And they'll be like, "Yeah."
Have you ever had a doorman that could have taken Dennis Rodman?
No.
No, not even close.
I
It
know,
wouldn't even be a
Chaka Khan.
speed
Like
bump.
Robin's gonna rape her. Right. I'm sure he's gonna.
Exactly.
He has he's like a 10th degree rebounding black belt. You know how many spin moves he knows on the foul line? To get her.
He is freakishly, like, athletic, and it just to be able to rebound like he does versus all those other big dudes.
Right. Everyone's tall than
It's freaking mind blowing.
Undersized
I think
power
that any
forward.
doorman would have stood a chance against him. It's hysterical.
No, but then you're on private property, so it's you
So
know.
what?
He had no interest.
I know, but at that
Exactly.
point, what's
Thank you,
does he
Dennis.
care
Thank
that
you.
much about Robin?
There you
Running
go.
hills.
That's the whole
He
point.
wanted,
Like,
he wanted to go see
gotta get the fuck out of
Tatiana
there.
down at Scores.
He had sex with Madonna. He's
I
with
know.
Carmen
And
Electra.
Carmen Electra.
Madonna got bored with Carmen Electra, and God knows what else this got thrown at this guy.
Oh my God, yes.
But
Can
Robin,
somebody
oh,
check?
I'm so good.
Can
My-
somebody
my
look up
Carmen saved me.
Dennis Rodman's net worth? I'm just curious what his.
Not a lot.
Can't
The
be
dude-
much
the
now.
dude, he blew his money, bro.
He blew all his money.
He was towards the end of his career, like 5 years removed from the NBA. He was playing for like the Tijuana basketball team or something.
There's
like
a
that.
great.
Like, no
Is it a
joke.
30 for 30 on him, or is it another kind of documentary? He had a great documentary on him that came out about 4 or 5 years ago that gives like an
Oh, I'm
update on his
sure.
life.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it's great.
So
All right,
what?
so-
What? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my! How about $500,000?
Oh, you're kidding.
He pissed
No, the dude.
He pissed
That's
through
a shame.
everything.
Because he got it.
That's a shame. Honestly,
And
that's a
think
shame.
about all the rings he has with the Lakers, with the Bulls. I think he even
Spurs,
got
he had
one
a
with
good-
San Antonio. Or, the dude is.
Yeah, he
Detroit is
did.
2 in
and,
Detroit.
Run, man.
He probably sold them all by now.
Jesus.
Yeah, and Detroit. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
he
he's
started
2
with
with
Detroit. You're absolutely right.
He missed the huge windfall of payday of like when
Yeah, but
salaries
he's
really
still-
skyrocketed. He did okay, but he's right.
No,
he
no,
just he lives like there's no tomorrow, and he spends and spends.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He no, I saw in the article his top net worth was like almost $30 million. So he really did piss through a lot of money.
I don't
He
know.
did.
Does he have any businesses or anything? Did he
No.
invest in? No.
No,
Just maybe. Yeah, he's just of
Maybe
course.
bad investments, but
Yeah.
nothing
bad
we would have known
investments,
about.
lots of partying.
Yeah, lots of partying. All right, we're gonna move on a little bit to Robin.
That's
versus...
right. Well, he's 62 now, Rob. If you want to feel old, he's
Oh,
62.
wow.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
So
Okay.
here we're gonna do Robin versus Dominic
before we
Barbara.
move on, someone asked
Yeah.
a question. It wasn't Tijuana. It was the Fuerza Reina de Monterrey. Is what the
Oh
team
my
played.
God.
Monterrey, Jesus.
Yeah. so there you go.
Monterey, Jesus.
That's where he was
We
playing.
can move on now.
Wow. All right, talk to me about Dominic Barbara and Robin's basketball.
Yeah, stay on basketball. They had the back when they remember they were like Jackie versus Howard, and they were doing like one-on-one basketball things for the E show, and Robin and Dominic challenged each other, and they did a one-on-one where Dominic was too physical for it, and Robin gets agitated. It's just fun to watch that old school Stern show in the '90s when they would do shit like this.
Agreed. And you know what? Robin was probably in the peak of her powers at this
Yes.
time. You know, how old was she? Well, okay,
Here?
what year is this? Yes.
If this is '96, she is 43-ish here.
Yeah.
When this is done, 42, 43.
Okay. Let's hear a little bit of this. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can get it to play. My friends, bear with me. Let me refresh it.
That's great odds.
Robin, I'll play you in basketball.
I don't want your. Now that's a match. Can you beat Dominic?
Of course I can beat.
All right, Dominic, you're gonna play Robin? How much money?
Robin, you play me really?
Yes.
Really? Are you serious?
serious.
I just have to tell you that I was almost a professional player.
Yeah, almost. Let's play next
So was
week.
I.
You missed by 300. Next week you're on.
It's a deal, Robin.
All right, we're in the tournament.
You got to the studio. This is beautiful. Beautiful, isn't it? I love the movie, by the way. Thank you very much.
Robin, you were great.
Thank you. Thank you. I coached her. Now listen.
Well, you should have helped me with basketball.
Yeah. Can you play? Because he's been working out for a day.
No.
A whole day.
I went down for a half hour.
Is there any truth to what my mother said? To be here at the Club Reebok, this is truly a monumental occasion because...
Isn't that right downstairs from his?
Just going to ask you that.
Yes.
How long
Yes,
has
it
that
is.
been around on West
Forever.
67th and Columbus?
Forever.
So
it was
it's
one of the
weird.
first big glam gyms in the city.
So the strange thing is, Howard goes on. This is before he lives right above this. A scant 2 years after this, he's not living there yet. This is where he gets his penthouse now, where he has now.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yes, that's
I didn't
exactly
realize
right.
it was there.
Yeah.
As we have somebody who weighs, I would guess, and now that we have the privacy of this room, I would guess that Dominic weighs over 300 pounds. Literally, I would say.
Tell me what you think of Dominic as an opponent. Well, he's formidable because there's a lot of court coverage. You know, he's a very broad man, a very wide man, and the object is to get to the basket.
Xavier, he's got those flipper arms.
He does.
Yeah.
Where he can't put his arms like down flat by
They're
his
like
sides.
stay up at the side.
They flip.
So I will have to go around him. There's no going straight to the basket. So that's one thing that bothers me.
I expect to win. I'm here for victory. And I am going to have to, unfortunately, jeopardize my friendship. I love Robin dearly.
My job is to win.
Basically, we're here today in the event of Dominic Barber having a heart attack because of the stress that will incur while playing this game today. We have full advanced life support complement right here. I think we're prepared for everything, hopefully.
My guess is that Dominic is the most inept athlete I've ever had the fortune of covering at a sports event, yes.
Dominic's a little bit taller. I don't think Dominic has any agility whatsoever. But I think just being a guy, you got to have some shot. And Robin has admitted that she has no shot whatsoever. But, you know, she definitely can get around him. I think she's more agile than him. It's going to be tough.
There's no way to know what's going to happen because Dominic hasn't been square with us about whether he was
He's a lawyer.
yeah, right. So we have no idea if he played as a kid. If he played as a kid and has any of the skills, you would have from playing basketball.
However,
I love Fred's mullet.
They're also hip. They love the hippie faux rock star look. All of them. They have to go to the
no,
long
Jackie,
hair.
that's Jackie. Jackie was
Yeah.
always the hippie. He always was the hippie.
Fred is just gross. I
Fred
hate
looks
Fred.
psychotic.
I would
really
love to have
detest
gone to
Fred.
this if I lived in the city at this time. If I knew, I would love to have crashed this. This would have been a great thing to watch in person.
Yeah.
unless, you got to have some mobility. The only mobility he might have putting his arms over his head is if he's reaching for a pizza box falling off the back of a truck.
All right,
let's move on. Let's go to the
Fred.
next one.
Fred always looks like the inappropriate uncle in After School Special.
He's always just gross. Exactly. Who's gonna have the
Steal the ball. One steal for Dominic. Dominic, surely a right-handed dribble. We should point out the referee is Bucky Nickow, who has yet to call a foul, despite the pleading of Dominic. Dominic, inside move. And Dominic, first basket. And I believe last... Hey, don't throw in the ball, Dominic.
He hit me about 10 times.
Wait, Dominic looks like he's going to pass out. Well, it's a good pickle people here, Howard. Dominic, are you out of breath? Here he goes, outside shot. Misses air ball. His shooting percentage just dropped 50%.
Did she have to give me it? No.
Robin has yet to get a shot off in this game, Howard. That's true. Long shot. Robin yet to, there it goes. Robin's first shot of the game. Ooh. Dominic with the aggressive rebound. Robin the rebound. No, Robin, you have to take it back. No, you have to take it back. Take it back.
It's 2 points for Dominic. You got to take it back.
Right. There's some confusion on the court. That was a good.
And where was this played? I'm not played, but where did they?
E.
Oh, it's on E. Of course it is.
It's slow. Dominic with the defense. Robin tries to get the shot off. And Dominic. Jump ball is good. What a physical game. Robin is in the lane. Taking her time. Taking her time. I like that. I like it. Robin over. Yes. Shooting long again. This time Dominic races for the rebound. Slowly takes the ball out. I don't think he went far enough. He didn't go back.
I went back.
Jesus
Dominic.
Wow. Robin dribbles like a stroke victim. Jeez.
I don't know how much more of this I could take. There's like
Just
5
whatever you
clips,
can
and
play,
it's like
whatever
way
you
too
can play.
much.
I think we've seen enough. We've seen enough.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm satisfied.
I'm good. I'm good.
Robin on her best day was still not all that.
Yeah. So then there was the Classic Film Festival, and there were a couple of films about Robin during the film festival. And
again, whatever you can take of this, I just put it on. I didn't, it's just there's 2 of them here, but I think there's actually more than this, but there's just 2.
well, the clips are way too long, so I'm gonna need to
Just
like
skip through it.
scooch through it a little bit, and let's see what we come up with. Oh,
She does an intro for it, which is
Hey, we won something.
Don't you check out the Robin movies from the 2006 Howard Stern Film Festival.
On the streets of Philadelphia, crime is at an all-time high. In times like these, you need a hero. And sometimes you need 2. So wherever there is crime, wherever there is evil, you'll find these 2. Catman and Robin. Catman, whose identity is unknown, is referred to on the street as Mr. X. Robin is none other than Robin Ophelia Quivers.
I ain't talk to you.
Yeah, we talked about it. 3,200.
Best you can do.
That's wholesale.
Look at the tits on Robin.
Yeah, I know.
Can't believe my eyes.
Hey, I know y'all.
I don't carry no guns. Look here, sweetie, this is Philly. So run along if I shoot you on your titty.
She's gonna shoot you in your titty, Robin.
Wow, this is bizarre.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God.
better than Private Parts.
This is awful.
Awful.
Oh my God, that is incredibly
Awful.
terrible.
Awful.
Oh my God.
This is what they're
This is
submitting
like
to the
the
film
bait and
festival.
switch that they use. We're gonna have,
I almost want to watch
film
Solo, a
festivals.
Star Wars story.
And they did this once?
Yeah, they did it one film festival.
One, of course.
Wait, hold on. I don't even know if I can stand another one. Well, let's see.
Oh God, it can't be any worse.
Oh, can.
No.
Oh, well, this is classic.
Yeah, this is the vegetables.
I know what's coming. Where's the one with fishy sausage?
Well, there's several of them.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I've had enough.
I gotta go.
Oh
Gary
my God.
Busey rapes Robin. Robin gets a Mercedes from Howard. Robin gets a Mercedes from Howard. Still getting Mercedes from Howard. Still getting Mercedes from Howard. Oh my God, how many clips of Robin with the Mercedes from Howard? Robin on Fine Time. This is where I'm going to move to. We're done with the Mercedes from Howard. Gary Busey is a monster. This is stuff we've never seen before. Let's do this a little bit, and then we're going to go to Robin's 59th Hermes birthday party. What is that? I didn't even listen to
some
that one.
Hermes bag. Apparently, this is like the top of the line. And Beth is so jealous. She makes Howard buy her the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's listen to a little bit of Robin on Fine Time. Now, this is not Robin in her peak powers, by the way.
This is 2011.
Yeah, she's like gained weight.
I hated the show by this point.
She's probably getting sick. She actually even looks a little sick. She hasn't had her operation though yet, right?
Nope. Still doing the wacky doctor things, the witch doctor.
You know, I thought I've taken you when you were back in high school. If you'd ever begun working with Howard, what would you have wanted to do with your life career-wise, and how did you get hooked up with Howard?
Wow.
That's enough.
Just hoping to stay alive. Yeah, I just wanted to get out of high school and go to college. I never had any idea of what I wanted to be when I grew up. I mean, I'd watch TV, and as a kid, I thought I wanted to be a doctor or something like that, and that's sort of how I wound up in nursing. But it took me years to figure out who I was and what I wanted to do.
I hate when they would have the music in the background like this.
Oh, it just overwhelms it.
What's the point of it?
Sounds terrible.
It's so busy
horrible.
And takes away, right, drowns it out. I don't know what the point is.
So I was 28 before I even got into broadcasting. So if I wasn't working with Howard, I'd still be in broadcasting because I had decided that's what I wanted to do. It just so happened that 8 months after I got into broadcasting, I was hired by the same station that Howard went to work for in Washington, and that's how we met.
All right. What makes a movie star, and why isn't Brad Pitt a movie star?
You remember this?
Not?
So she had this thing about the show where Brad Pitt's not a movie star. And I was like, what are you talking about? And this is her defending that stupid conversation.
What makes a movie star, and why isn't Brad Pitt a movie star? Got a lot of flack over this Brad Pitt thing. Tell us more.
I'm still arguing with myself about Brad Pitt. I watched Thelma and Louise the other night, and that was basically where America discovered Brad Pitt. And I even thought after watching it again, I thought, you know what? I thought that guy was going to have a much bigger career.
Wow.
I think that Brad Pitt is one of those guys. He makes the kind of movies he likes.
Yeah.
Not the kind of movies we like. And that's my problem with Brad Pitt.
So it's the choice of movies. It's not the scope or the size of
a
movies.
real movie star is someone who's thinking about his audience as well. Not an artist. An artist is different than a movie star.
Okay, so who would be a good example of a movie star?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
He always thinks about, will this be fun for the audience to see? Would they like to see me in this?
Oh, shut up, Robin. Jesus Christ.
Her thought process is so twisted. It's
Everything
not even
about
funny.
her
I mean,
is
it's
twisted.
It's really twisted.
Yeah.
Just like when Sully wasn't, the guy that landed the airplane. And
Not a
made sure
hero.
People didn't die. He's not a
that's
hero.
right.
Sully's not a hero.
Not a
Sully's
hero.
Not a hero. All right, here we go.
This is
Vicky M.
Yeah, what?
This is a stalker story I had never heard. So apparently she's very tight-lipped about this. She's had a stalker or two in her life, and this is something she's not expanding on. And I guess I can't tell when this happened. I want to say the early days of Sirius. There's been a few of them, and this is a weird one.
Okay.
Have you ever had to deal with a crazed stalker fan? And if so, what were the circumstances?
I did, and I don't talk about it.
Oh, no. You got to tell us a little. Give us a little piece.
I had a long-time crazed fan. And it got to be kind of scary because we did all the wrong things. We did, like they had never put out that, but, when this was going on, we didn't have that list of things you're not supposed to do.
Okay.
And we did all of them.
Like
and,
what?
Having contact, all the kinds of things that, if you read a list of what not to do if somebody is stalking you, just realize we did them all. And then it became, a situation.
Who's the we?
I don't know who this we people is.
I'm assuming she means Howard in conjunction with Buckwald, and they're trying to figure out people with the show, and they're trying to help her. I don't know. We could mean
this we thing.
Where we had to do something legally to make it stop.
Did you feel in imminent danger? Like, was it?
I felt that other people might be in danger. I felt that that person was in danger.
That's terrifying. Brandon S.
Such
M.
chippy music. So you had a stalker. Bum, bada, bum, 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 God,
also,
that's horrible.
stalking, you broads sometimes humble brag about having stalkers, and it
Oh my
sounds
God, nobody
like-
humble brags about
yes,
having
they
a stalker.
do. She's
babe.
very
She
proud
would.
of it.
Blobbin would.
She's humble bragging about it.
No, I've had somebody who was that.
But you're
type
not
of
blobbing.
person, and I had to go to the police about it, and it's just not. It's not fun. Do you ever regret having told any of the stories about your personal life over the course of the show's history, such as sexual experiment? Okay, let's see. Let's see what she has to say about this. Yeah, Robin's really not that interesting. Now that I'm thinking about it, after 25 clips.
Brandon S. asks, Robin, do you ever regret having told any of the stories about your personal life over the course of the show's history, such as sexual experiences or coffee enemas?
I definitely regret the meats and
Understandably.
I still get angry because that was the one, we started that contest before we left terrestrial radio. And Howard said, yeah, we're going to each reveal something that's really embarrassing. And he revealed that he had had a nose job. I'm like, give me a break. Everybody else went to the bank and you revealed, you did something to make yourself look better. How embarrassing.
That's so embarrassing. Yeah. Next question.
Wow.
Wow.
Jeez.
Okay, moving on. Are we ever?
She hates Benji and Elisa.
Well, I suppose she should.
Like she really hates, and every time Benji comes up, she hates. That was in there somewhere.
I think I might have moved on from it. Sorry. Robin is turgid at best.
Ooh, turgid.
The question is from Cindy W. Cindy asks, are you being authentic when you laugh at everything Howard says?
No.
Yes, I don't fake laugh.
You're just a happy person.
I do, and a lot of times when people meet me in person, they say, oh, you do laugh all the time. Yeah, that's just the way I am. I'm looking for the fun.
I think that's fantastic. I wish more people laughed all the time.
I do too.
I'm getting out of here. Pat it with all of you. That's such a scream. You guys are why is that funny? Fred, what's going on here?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Weird.
You know, Robin laughing has never made me laugh.
No.
Which is so weird. Jackie laughing
does.
makes me laugh. Artie
Yep.
laughing makes me laugh. Robin laughing has never made me laugh.
Robin's laughing is almost like Robin breathing. I mean, it was just always, there was no real reason or, anything to start it. It just happened.
Howard's
And-
laugh doesn't make me laugh either.
Seems like
it seems
a brown
fake.
noser laughing at.
Exactly.
Howard's laugh's not much better. I think that's fake too.
But
No, I agree.
Jackie was laughing at something funny, and then Jackie laughing at it made
Normally
it
himself.
contagious.
Usually himself.
Has anyone here heard
Exactly.
Fred laugh?
It's scary.
No.
Have
He's
you
like
ever
a
heard John
sociopath.
Hine or Fred laugh at anything?
No.
Uh,
John Hine
anyway.
has never laughed.
John Hine has never laughed at anything.
There's a
no.
Martian automaton Asperger's thing about people who don't laugh, I think that's a criteria or a component of someone who doesn't laugh. It's an Asperger thing.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, JD laughs, kinda, sort of.
Yeah, but John Hine's a very serious person. Like, I don't think he has like a funny bone in him.
No, and
The
he's on a
fact that
comedy
he's on
show.
that
That's
show
the-
is, like,
that's the
shocking.
greatest-
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's the worst fit ever.
Like the
it's
worst
one of the big
hire
mysteries.
ever on that show.
I
All right,
think
so-
John's laugh is more like when the 12-year-old realizes that the doors are locked.
There's no way out of the basement. Okay, so let's talk about Robin's. Based on my Hermes story that I got shit from the other day, let's talk about Robin's 59th birthday and her Hermes situation.
I think it's in the second one. They show a video. Lisa J, of course, is jealous, and then during the break, Howard gives her the bag, and then they show it. There's definitely a picture of it. I don't know if there's a video.
All right, well, we'll be able to judge that. All right, here we go.
Supposedly, it's like high end.
Anything Hermes is high end.
Ridiculously high.
Yeah, of course it is. Here we go.
The birthday girl, Robin Quivers. Happy birthday, darling.
It's not my birthday.
Yes, it is. August
It's not
8th.
my birthday. What's wrong with you?
What are you saying that for?
That's ridiculous. It's not my birthday.
August 8th.
Are you? Is something wrong with you?
Why are you saying that? You're freaking me out. August 8th. It's not your birthday today?
No.
When's your birthday?
It's June 8th.
Why are you doing that?
Wait, what?
She's trying to punk him. This is her practical joke on him. He doesn't know the date. She's testing whether he knows the date.
Wait, this was the same woman a few years before that went on a rampage that they did not honor her birthday properly?
Yes.
Did we all remember that, right?
Yes.
Where she went absolutely ballistic. What was it, her 48th birthday or something like that? Where she went completely ballistic because they weren't honoring her birthday properly?
By the way, that's a big-ass Hermes bag that's sitting behind him, so it'll be interesting to see what the bag is.
Just to see the look on your face.
Yeah, I mean, that's so weird. You're odd. You're so odd. Why would you say something silly like that?
Well, who wants to celebrate birthdays?
Oh, all right. Well, I'll take this beautiful gift I have for you back in an Hermes bag.
You can give me the gift, just on general principle.
I don't want to upset you. Look at that gift for you.
That looks amazing.
He's so proud
What
of
is that?
himself.
It's just a paper bag. I got you something from Hermes, Beth and I.
Wow.
Yeah.
That looks beautiful.
He looks
I'm sure
so-
it's amazing.
Yeah. Well,
But,
this is an August 8th gift, not a June 8th gift. If you would, I'll bring it to you in the commercials.
Well, thank you. That's very sweet of you to...
Why would he do it on air like this? It's
to brag.
It's very
brag.
showy.
Humble brag.
To
Very
brag
showy.
and to
Remember.
waste time.
Total waste of
But
time.
I'm trying to
Ego
forget.
Are you?
have it on air.
Because Beth asked me how old you were, and I said a number, and I'm not even believing what I said. I think.
Somebody said a number this weekend, and I was like, is that true?
Yeah.
You
I
don't
guess
know?
it is.
37.
Yes.
You do look young though. You don't look like you hit the wall. I swear to you, and I'm not lying. I wouldn't blow smoke. But Fred looks like he hit the wall. But not you.
the building just landed on
The building collapsed.
Yeah. Oh boy.
That number is crazy. And then one
Can
of
I
my...
give you the number I think it is?
Okay.
59?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Poor
I
you.
know. That's why I'm saying, who wants to celebrate birthdays? Let's keep it quiet. But one of my
Wow.
friends said to me, yeah, we have a significant birthday coming up next year. We need to do something really special. And I was like,
No, you don't. No,
that's
you
all.
don't.
Oh, I hate her so much.
Wow. Wasn't
hate
she really
everything
sick
about
for
her.
her 60th birthday?
Yes.
No.
She
Yes,
wasn't there.
she's right about to... Yes.
For her 59th or 60th?
60th.
This is
She wasn't there.
2011.
Okay.
Have a
2012.
Happy birthday.
Oh,
you.
Rob,
Happy birthday.
I have to give you your gift.
Thank you. You're too funny.
You haven't opened it yet.
Look, I'm sure it's beautiful. I'm wearing an old birthday present. You gave me these
I've
couple
adorned
years
you
ago.
many times, and I will continue to. And may you have many more beautiful.
Those are Sabian's last days.
This is the classic what goes on when they're on commercial thing
Yep.
Yes.
that used to happen.
They
and that's
lord
why they
over
used to
him.
take commercials. Everybody would rush him, things to get out, Gary and Will and Tim and all of them would kind of rush him because he didn't give them any time before the show or after the show.
God forbid
Nope.
the guy making $4,000 a minute gives you some face time for the show that he's making all the
Isn't
money
this
on.
K-Rock?
No,
This
this
is
is
serious.
This is serious. I mean, it's
is it really?
embarrassing.
Yeah.
But
I mean-
he would sit there and shovel grape nuts and yogurt into his stupid gullet and look down and not even make eye contact. And they would pitch all these dumb ideas to him. And he would just kind of meekly give an answer back. And there'd be six of them
It
around.
just shows, this just shows his incredible laziness, though, because anybody that had any real work ethic would do a half hour before the show, go through all the notes, whatever, and then, they don't have to do this during these commercial breaks, and then maybe
Well, they're not
a half
allowed to
hour
contact
afterwards.
him, too, Dennis, in his downtime. So you can't
Yeah, I
even
know.
talk to him when you need
But
to.
He's not. He is not a professional, nor is he a workaholic. I mean, neither of those things.
Oh, we know that. We've known that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this just proves it.
Oh, but let's not count.
yeah, I told Beth, I go, I think Rob is 59, but it can't be.
Wait till next year.
Oh. Who's here? Rocket red glare. Hey, Captain.
Hey, good morning, Howard. Happy birthday, Robin.
Hi there.
I wanted to point out that Owen Murray is 59 years younger than Robin.
That's right. A lot of people
Will
are pointing
Murray
that
just
out.
had a
Thank you, Captain.
Captain.
Owen Murray is 59 years younger than you. There's a 59-year spread. Holy cow. It's crazy. I know. Robin, look at you.
Hey, you're beautiful.
Thank you. What about
Both
Robin?
of you. I want to see that present you got her.
Oh, it's
take
beautiful.
a look. Show
Can
her.
I?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I'd have.
Is it the new Messenger Hermes?
Yes.
handbag? Oh my
Yes,
God!
that's what it is.
I got her the Messenger Hermes bag.
In what color?
It's saddle.
She got saddle.
Oh my God!
Leave it. Leave it.
Cups.
Okay.
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 Saddlebag? Is that the
No,
one?
the color is saddle. The
What?
color is saddle. It's not a saddle bag.
No, that's
the
a color.
is saddle.
You broads in your
Yes.
colors. When did
Saddlebag.
saddle become a color? You stupid color. God damn it.
Saddle.
Oh
Saddle.
God, it doesn't need.
So
we need
fourth-
saddle as
it's
a color.
used-
Saddle
$4
is a
grand?
color because what that color
like a saddle.
is yes, like a horse's saddle, which is well worn, so it gives you like that nice kind of brown. Yeah, so that's
Can't
that's
just
one
say
of
light
those.
brown. We got to say saddle.
No, it's come on.
it's
Saddle is
different.
a color they use in
Oh
cars.
God, stop!
They use
It's
it
a
for
great way
car
to jack the
interiors.
price up $1,000 by calling it saddle brown.
Cars
Yeah.
have saddle brown interiors.
pretentious.
Yeah, saddle is a color.
It's
so
a
yeah,
color.
I would say like
A
$4,000 or
Roadrunner would have a saddle
$5,000.
brown interior.
Lisa Robin and
Beep,
two
beep.
spinsters. That's such a great word, Zerksky. I haven't heard that. Spinster is such a great word.
Spinster's a great
Spinsters.
word. All right, let's go.
Look
to
at
the
that,
next
look at
one.
that
Baby
hot
spinster.
broad with the big double D's.
Double
I'm talking about
Ds.
Lisa G, of course.
And by the way, those blazers is like quite possibly the ugliest color of mustard I've ever seen.
Yes.
I'm talking it up with Beth. I go, how is this that much money? I don't understand. She goes, you don't understand. And then I had to spring for one for her, too, because she got caught up in it.
Oh my goodness, you got a double hit.
Oh, I got such a double hit.
Well, that
She
is
goes- she goes,
amazing.
oh, I think I want one, too. Ah, ha, ha, ha. You know, ah, ha, ha, ha. Yeah,
God, those teeth.
you know. That's why I tried to hook you up with Wayne Siegel. He would have bought you one.
Everything is a quid
I'll
pro
live.
quo.
Yes.
Bagless.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got to wear that. Beth wore it somewhere
Yes,
this weekend.
wear it to
They
sleep.
Beth wore it somewhere this weekend. They took a picture with it.
Really?
The bag gets a picture.
Yeah, the bag is famous.
Right.
Oh
the
my
bag is
God.
famous. You wear that bag, people
Wow.
take your picture.
That's a callback from our last
What are you going to
show.
put in there? You got to put all your
Yes.
junk in there. Don't stretch it out. Just do
Oh,
use it.
no. I've gone to a new system now
Yeah,
that I
'cause-
lost everything.
Yeah, you walk around like a bag woman. I see you.
Well, all I'm carrying now to put in a purse is my wallet and my phones.
That's all you should
My
need.
wallet
Phones.
has everything in it, and my phones.
You should be fully electronic at this point. You should.
Yeah, I agree. I carry nothing. I carry my phone with a couple of cards in it and my license. That's it.
Yeah,
She
but that's
carries
them in the
phones.
throes of a David
Phones.
Allen cult, Franklin Covey minimalist organizer bullshit that they're in.
Yes. Any more names for that? I think I showed the
Marcy.
picture of Beth in her Hermes messenger
I
bag.
think we did. We did. I mean, that's
I'm
such
pretty
a callback.
positive.
That was the same time then. Oh my God, that horrible.
Maybe they had a BOGO.
There she is.
Ah,
There it
the
is.
irony
That's the
of a
same
messenger
time.
bag for someone who has nothing to say.
Yeah.
That's the same exact time frame. Absolutely.
That's it.
Oh
Look
my
at- look at-
God.
Look at how she has to show the bag though. Like she's
Oh,
all
yeah,
about
the big H.
she's all about showing the bag. That's what she does. She
That
just it's
stupid
always in
straw
your
hat.
face. It's always what she does. Is this her? No, it's
No,
not
that's
her.
some other broad.
Oh,
Actually,
that's
just hiding.
Gwyneth. Looks like Gwyneth.
Just actually hiding the bag.
Yeah,
This one
like
full front
normal
and center.
picture.
Well, that's her muse, spirit guide, Gwyneth Paltrow. She does everything she does.
Yeah.
That's always been
It's
established.
one of the candles coming out.
How
She doesn't
irritating
have
is she?
an
She
original
has to
thought
get
in her
what
head.
Robin got for her
It
birthday.
doesn't have a
She can't
thought in
just
her
let it
head.
sit
What are you
back.
talking about? It doesn't have a thought in its head at all.
I'm just saying.
It's empty.
Yeah, so Howard
For
goes to
someone who
Hermes
has
and probably
the time
plops
and the
down like
money.
$10,000-$12,000 for the two of them.
Where is the Hermes store in Manhattan? Is it on
Hermes.
Fifth Avenue?
Hermes.
Hermes.
Where is it?
Okay,
We used
want
to
to say
Rudolph.
it's like Madison in the 60s.
Okay.
Let me see.
Now that's a
Okay.
place I want to sit outside with a big yellow can of paint, just throw it on people walking out.
Let me
That'd be
see.
great.
Yeah, see, Madison. Oh, there's one on Gensivart now too. So,
Oh.
the one on Madison.
Don't you love the sales associates who works in these places, but they make $12 an hour, but they pretend
No,
that
they
they're
do not make
in
$12
seven
an
figures.
hour.
Yeah, no, they make decent.
They
scratch.
make real money because
Yeah, they do.
somebody's you're paying their salary through those bags.
Oh,
Well, the funny thing is that the bags really do sell themselves, but they have so much other shit in those stores, but everybody's there for the same thing. Yeah, 63rd and Mad. There we are.
What's the Google rating on it?
It's a
I thought it was-
Hermes
well, I thought it was
Shirley
3.5.
3. It was.
Right?
That's
Oh my
crazy.
God, 3.5 stars.
I
Oy
wonder
vey.
why. That's really weird. That's a weird.
It's a
That
pretty
was
low.
me. I didn't like my bag.
Yeah, there's a Hermes on
1
William
stars.
Floyd Parkway in Massachusetts. Shirley, John O'Reilly reminds
I
me.
wonder what
that's
the
true.
1 stars.
There's a lot of them too.
Let's see. Can we? Can I get to them? Where are the reviews?
Well,
on
right there.
these?
Just there was a couple
I
right
tried
there.
to
What
click
did they
it
say?
and I couldn't click it.
Click it to ticket.
Oh,
This
there
is
it is. Keep going
hilarious.
down.
Oh, there they are reviews.
They definitely
Lois.
have a doorman Autobot to let not left the riffraff in. Definitely.
Worst
There's no
Hermes
way.
ever. Oh no, there's a buzzer. I entered yesterday afternoon trying a pair of shoes. No one was welcoming anybody. Looks like they don't want to sell. When I finally found the woman's shoes, I asked the salesperson wanted to try.
Snooty.
This was 2 weeks ago, by the way.
We're open 2 hours.
She was really snobbish with a big attitude, like I was bothering her.
Yeah, of course.
You probably were.
I asked
She-
her for
European
37 and a
sizes.
halves and 38s, and of course, and she only gave me the 38s, not because she didn't have it, because it was on the shelf. Incredible part is that when she came to me, she gave me the box in in my hand, very harsh, without saying anything. It's so silly because I think people expect a certain level of,
Decorum.
you're gonna blow $2,000 on something, $5,000, $10,000.
So kiss
You're
my
treating a
ass
little nice.
for 3 minutes.
Your sales are very rude. No service whatsoever. I went 3 times and no one served us. I understand that bags need to wait. I also really appreciate your craftsmanship. We just wanted to see silk scarves and shoes. Sales are very arrogant.
This is the beauty of the internet where you can hit back. You can fight back this way.
Please get better systems. Sarcastic and arrogant, laughing at you, creating tension, and they will put you in a corner. Customer service remind you of the definition of gaslighting.
A kindred
terrible
spirit
service.
hates gaslighting too, like I do.
If you don't appear like a repeat client, they treat you like a second-class citizen. Wouldn't let me return a pair of sandals I tried on in my apartment for all of 10 minutes because the sole had a small, faint 1 centimeter line. Listen, you know what? There's a big scam going on with shoes and all these things now. Let me tell you what's happening.
Really?
So
I need to get in on this.
Yeah, let me tell you. So what happens is, and it doesn't happen at those particular stores, but say there's like a discount store that has good shoes.
Okay.
And they sell you a pair of $800 shoes. And you take them home, and then you go on DHgate and you get a fake pair of them. And when you return them, they're still in brand new condition, but you return the fake shoes.
Oh.
And they don't have anybody determining
Meow.
what's real
Keep
and
the
what's
box
fake.
in the
Really?
receipt and
Hold
return
on.
the fake shoes. That's
And
what
Let me get a
return the
piece
fake
of
shoes.
paper.
Yes.
it's worth a try. It's definitely
Yeah.
worth a try.
Yeah.
It serves them right for the Lauren Marie
So-
left a 1-star review. I'm proud of you, Lauren. Proud of you. We'll read it on the Deppening on Friday.
So let's see.
It's been almost 2
Go
hours. Where's
and
puzzle?
take
two
So
masticos.
buy-
It's a Hermes Schwoogie buzzer.
Buy expensive shoes.
Listen.
Then buy cheap shoes online, and then bring back cheap shoes and keep expensive shoes.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I got
Yes.
it.
I've
got
done
it.
that
I'm
with
good.
ice machines, the portable ice machine. I had a
Really?
broken
I
ice
should go.
machine.
Oh, I
bought
did
a
it with
new
an ice
one.
machine too.
I bought a new one. I returned the broken one with the license plate of the old one and returned it in the box and the receipt and got a brand new ice machine for free.
So they really won't let you return anything, I will tell you. And this is this will be my stupid story for the day, and I don't even care if I get shit for it.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
Comment alert. Comment alert.
Can I tell you
comment
my-
alert,
can I tell you my
comment
quick Hermes
alert,
story?
Comment alert.
So this is really stupid. So I really liked this blue nail polish, which I happen to right now have on my toes. And it's made by Gucci, okay? So it was stupidly expensive, but I really wanted it because it's a beautiful color and it lasts forever. So I buy this. It's $35. I never spend that much money on. I never do that.
That's more than car paint.
Well, so anyway, I get the box, and it comes in like this big, stupid, ornate box with like a little tote bag, like a woven tote bag that says Gucci on it, and this. And it was the wrong color. It was black and not blue. So I call them and I tell them I got the wrong color, and they're like, we don't do that. And it's like, yeah, you did. She's like, well, I'm going to need pictures of the box, the front, the back, the label, and the packing receipt. I'm like, it's a $35 item, and you're giving me so much shit for something that you should just say, okay. And they wouldn't even let me keep it. Like, send me a new one. They sent FedEx with a FedEx label so that I could ship back the fucking black.
Oh, wow.
Before they would even ship me the blue one. That one had to come back to them. So they gave me a return label for nail polish and let me return it. But normally, if it was like a bag or a pair of shoes or something, you 1,000% wouldn't be able to return it.
That looks like the BMW Estoril blue. Very nice color.
Oh, yes, that is a nice color.
Did they ask you for what skin color you were?
No.
It was second question.
With a name like Monique, they should have asked me.
Was the second question, are you darker than a paper bag?
Yes, I'm shadow color.
Yeah, can you imagine someone with the name Monique wants a return? Oh,
exactly.
Uh-oh.
I think we should all take Affy's advice and get ourselves a pair of New Balance and grow the hell up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I remember we had a show about men's fashion, which I loved, by the way. I'm trying to remember who the guy was. That was from Canada.
Lorena Blanca.
No. It was a guy that used to be on our site, and I don't see him anymore. But and I used to rip New Balance a new asshole. Honestly, I did. I hated them more than life itself. But apparently now they're like one of the top 10 fashionable sneakers. Not the ones you guys wear. Not the ones you guys wear. Huh?
Hey, we can't all be Kawhi Leonard, okay, bro?
Hey, I wear Newtons.
What are Newtons?
They're high-end running shoes. I know I don't run, but what?
Are they like Hoka's?
No, they're running shoes. They actually are like they're just
but you
bright
don't run.
colors. No, they're just
Dennis, I
comfortable.
thought you wore Stride Right. Remember fucking Stride Right? Buster Brown.
Skechers.
Buster Brown.
Dockers. Or Docker shoes.
Well, there was a whole thing about Allbirds, which is like a really hot sneaker brand that they had a $4 billion valuation when they went public. And then they tried to like make clothing and swimwear and all sorts of stuff. And it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So yeah, just so you know, men I'm trying to find the article where I saw all the trending sneakers, and New Balance was on that list.
Yes, Autobot. I wear
shockingly.
British Knights. I walk on the wrong side of the road with them.
Right, yeah, actually, hold on. I have. Let's see if I pull these
Bro,
up.
you didn't have to go through like 4th grade with the wrong generic Nikes like I did. My mom bought me some
No,
shoes
you're
in
kidding.
Tijuana, and they were Nikie. Bro, the ass whooping I took the entire grade by every asshat that had better shoes.
Sneaker peer pressure is the worst as a guy.
Bro, at that age, kids are just looking. And I grew up with poor kids, so it's like Lord of the Flies and shit.
I had my favorite pair of sneakers I've ever worn to this day, and I can't find them. Xavier McDaniel had Spot Built, and it was the Sonics colors on them, and it was the late 80s, and I haven't found them since. I had lost them, and that's my prized possession. $110, I think they were.
Wow.
Spot
I love
Built.
sneakers. I collect sneakers. I have probably about 15 different pairs, and they're all, I have Game of Thrones Adidas sneakers. I have Mandalorian Adidas sneakers too.
Nice.
Oh, I love those. Although they're brown, it's like a curious color. You can't really wear them.
Well, yeah, they clash. Right.
What do
I'm
you
the
got?
Prefontaine of memory.
All right, so
foam
this
now.
is Newtons. They come in
X-Men's,
really
yes,
bright colors,
Jet-alike.
but they are super comfortable. Super comfortable. I've had these green ones.
Yeah.
Which are really nice. I like the bright colors. And then they also have, let's see, so you get all like rainbow colors and all bright. So like when you're running or just want to make a statement, you know, there they are.
Very nice.
Yeah,
the heel doesn't look as
I love
big
these.
as a lot of the running shoes I see these days, like the Hokas.
Yeah, they're very slim.
Do they have
Yeah, they're
memory
slim.
foam?
Yes.
Oh, good. You
Very,
gotta have
very
memory
comfortable.
foam now. It's mandatory. Can't not have
Very
memory
comfortable.
foam. I'm flat-footed, by the way. I have to have memory foam.
So am I.
Yep.
That's why I wear these, because they're just
Can't stand up too long.
they actually make them for different type of walking styles and running styles. Very nice.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you
Isn't that just
wear,
a bunch of
Xavier?
horse shit to sell shoes.
Xavier, what kind of sneakers do you wear?
Mostly Adidas.
My
That's it.
Adidas.
But I'm not talking about like the cool Adidas. I'm talking about like the one for mutant fat feet. You know, the ones like the Elephant Man wore.
Monique would have different sneakers where she would walk to Grillo's or walk to Grace's and she would change sneakers. She'd have like Grillo walking sneakers, the craziest thing, labeled in the shoe closet.
Well, I keep them all really clean. Like the ones that aren't used for walking or hiking or running, they have to be like pristine. Pristine.
What?
What? What?
Like, I don't even understand it. Like they're shoes. It's just like, you know.
They're for dressing. They're for dressing up. I wear like skirts with sneakers all the time. That's what I do.
Ooga.
All right,
Exactly.
guys.
So do I.
It's
I think we run out of energy.
It's
We run out of gas.
It's 10 o'clock. We are done with this show.
Yes, I had to get up really early.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you have to get up really early. Yeah, I guess we'll do a part 2 of Robin if anybody is really interested in.
I am.
hearing it.
I love
recall
bagging
a
on
show where
Robin.
we just
That's
literally
just
ran
my
out of
favorite
gas.
thing.
Just like
We just petered out. Just
Just
like,
ran out
yeah.
of gas.
It's like
They
10
can't all
o'clock
be
on a
winners, guys.
Sunday. We're tired. Just like whatever.
Yeah. Really up when it's dark out.
No stilettos, Coach. I've never been a stiletto girl. I love a good heel, but stilettos are
Yeah.
impossible to walk in. They are. They're just ridiculous.
They're terrible, actually.
I would have a collection of shoes underneath my desk at work because I would wear sneakers to work.
Autobot, that's a great idea.
What?
The dark side of shock radio 2000.
Oh my God! You know, I really wanted to show
When is that
like
out? Is that out yet?
I don't know, X. They've been teasing that for 3 months, and is
yes,
it out
It
yet?
feels like it should have been
absolutely.
out
I'm
by
so
now.
sick of hearing it. Just come out already.
But did you see on Reddit that some guy had posted a new clip of that one?
Yeah,
and
Really?
yeah,
Just
wait, we have to
Mancow
hear
crying.
it. Oh, Mancow was crying like a
Just
bitch.
crying like a bitch.
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. I did ask him to come on the show. I didn't.
Mancow
mean-
was
I mean,
the
we love
original
Mancow.
compadre of
He's
Electric
great. You know,
Eel
he got
and Johnny.
upset. It's okay.
Yeah.
Men can cry.
Men can cry. Wait, I want to show you this video because it was kind of weird, and he was trying to get a
Tuesday
big-
night. Part 1 airs Tuesday night.
Okay. You know,
there
Mancow,
you go.
Bubba, and fucking Alex Jones, all that same stupid wrestling voice they use. They all
Yeah.
sound the same.
They're all the
vocal
same
fry?
Yeah.
person,
It's just like a wrestling voice, like a Midwestern wrestling voice.
and it's
Get attention.
fast and
Yeah,
gravelly, and yeah, I hate
I got
that
to deal with these
voice.
jabronis all the time. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, I think it's time to end the show.
I don't know how you listen to that in long form.
We don't. All right, I can't find it. I would like to really actually do something with that though.
Tuesday night. It's doing
so
its premiere.
maybe we can do like a watching party or something.
are
Oh
we gonna
wait, do you
do
have to
that?
pay for that?
No, I don't think so. Isn't it on YouTube? Isn't it like because that's from Vice? Isn't Vice released
Yeah,
just
it's on
like the
Vice.
wrestling documentaries?
Do we have the technology to do that?
We can do a listening party. Of course we can.
Okay.
I'm part of the Vice family, Monique. My Aquaman.
You are?
What does that mean?
2006.
Oh, that's right.
Remember, I got interviewed about Aquaman. That was Vice. That was the early days of Vice.
That's right. I forgot about that. All right. I was
Thank
trying
you for
to find
joining
it.
us, guys. Please
I do not see
consider
it. Please
liking,
like and
subscribing.
subscribe. Yes, hang with us anytime you want to. Here we are. You know, just chilling. There's lots of stuff on Caitlin Hatley around, and I just can't. I can't look at that either. It's really kind of disturbing
I don't know if
shit.
I want to.
No, you don't. You don't.
I don't.
All right, loves. So we will see you again some other time, I guess. I don't know when we're going to do another show.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you. Goodbye. Hey guys, thanks for hanging with us tonight. Please join us for any further discussion at RadioGunk.com in the forums section. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at RadioGunk. And don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so you know when we're doing a new show. Thanks.